Hello, hello, hello! Woo! I'm back! Oh god, we are so freaking back to this game. Um, I'm excited. I don't know what else to say. So, before we get into anything Identity V related, I want to do something very, very quickly. And that is watching the Yakuza Kiwami 3 trailer. Cause holy shit, how... I did not know that was gonna be a thing, okay? But apparently the RGG Studio Summit was, what, like yesterday? And they announced it. So I have to watch that real quick. I have to. So let me just put that up real quick. And then I'm gonna tell you guys exactly how we're gonna be approaching this stream and Identity V in general. So let me just share my screen right now. Where am I? Oh my gosh. Okay, Matrix incoming. Get ready. Boom. Okay, so this is the trailer. It's called Yakuza Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties. I have no idea what Dark Ties is, by the way. It looks like this might be some kind of additional DLC. I don't know. But it's 6 minutes long. Let's get that out of the way real quick so that we can get into Identity V. Okay.
But if we don't deal with Kiryu, that'll stall the Tojo clan's land acquisition.
And they already got the English dub. Okay, perfect.
If he does, the resort deal will end up back at square one. Now, if we snuff out Kiryu, that'll also settle the eviction matter. 2 birds, 1 stone. From there, it's a straight shot to the DM's chair.
Oh, that's lovely.
Sound about right, Minister Suzuki?
Wait, I don't remember that scene, like, at all.
I'm the Minister of Land.
Ooh!
I know who you are.
Oh!
Repeating myself. Pack up.
They haven't stopped.
Oh, Haruka!
I guess.
Look at her. Look at her. Looking much better. I swear to God, the graphics from the 3 to 5 Yakuza games, I don't know what was up with Haruka's character design, but like her eyes looked like they were almost popping out of her freaking eye sockets. It was kind of terrifying.
We might really have to leave after all.
Both of you are from the Ryudo family. You owe me.
Oh my god, wait, I just realized that means we're gonna see Rikia! Oh!
Turn around and get the hell out of Okinawa.
Bullshit. Don't you walk away.
If you want to fight, I'll give you one. But you should know, if it comes to that, I won't hold anything back.
Hell yeah. Oh my god, he's so back.
Minister of Defense Ryuzo Tamiya, Okinawa Resort Development Deal, Land Minister Yoshinobu Suzuki both paid a visit to the embattled region today.
Defending our nation is all that concerns me.
How do I not remember that? Oh! Daigo! Daigo, everybody's favorite baby girl. Oh, that I remember. Yes.
It all ties back to a story I've been
Woo!
chasing. That the traitor is in league with the man who shot Daigo.
I don't know if this is copyrighted music or not. I'm hoping it's not.
Sixth chairman's shooting is you.
This war's finally getting started.
Oh my god, I remember that stupid guy. He was so... Ooh! Oh! Only my favorite character in Yakuza 3. Holy shit, it's Mine. Oh, and he looks so much better. No, he's so hot! God dang, he was literally the best part of Yakuza 3. I don't give a fuck what anybody else says. What a great character he was.
The only ghost hunting this town.
Where are you guys?
This is the end of the line for you.
Oh my god. Rough guy. Rough. I wonder if they're gonna still make him say rough the way he did before. They have to. I know they're gonna make it. What? Where is Rikia? Ah, the bebes. Are we gonna see Rikia?
Life on the line doesn't give it any meaning. You're just throwing it away. There will come a time when you can show the world what you're made of.
Who the hell was that guy over there? Oh my god, I forgot a lot about the game, didn't I? Dude, they are not showing us Rikia. Woo! Hell yeah. Okay, so... is this gonna be the trailer for Dark Ties, or whatever the hell that is? Wait. Is that Mine? Bro, that looks exactly like Mine. Okay, that has to be him, though. Hot damn. That might be him. That might be him in the past. Oh my god, is this gonna be the story of Mine and Daigo? Please! Oh, game, you are gonna make me... Oh! Oh, that happened. And that happened. Oh my god. This is literally more than I ever asked for. Holy! Are we finally gonna see more Mine and Daigo content?
I've been alone my whole life.
It seems the majority has voted in
Oh my
favor.
god.
Yes. We asked
Oh
you
my
to take a step
fucking
forward.
god, yes!
Come again. You are aware this is
Yes! Yes!
loved by no one. Needed by no one.
Wait, so I'm gonna be playing as Mine?
Pray for my own loneliness.
Holy shit!
Hey, hang in there.
That's so hot.
Hey,
But not the scene, I mean, the game in general.
you slippery bastard! What the hell's wrong with you? Dodging every fucking thing all the fucking time!
It really seems like I'm playing as him.
To fight you. I'll cut to the chase. Konda-san, would you like to be my...
Oh, hell yeah.
The truth is, I'm simply looking to make a name for myself in the underworld.
Listen good, Mine. Exchange cups with your patriarch. You formed this bond.
Why are we getting more content about this slappy guy? I don't like him.
All for your boss. That's how we Yakuza roll. It's what he gets for biting the hand that feeds, though. Anyone ever told you you're one sly
Who the hell are you?
fox, Mine? If shit hits the fan and I'm in a real bad spot, you stick your neck out for me.
This world is
Oh, gosh.
of vipers. The moment you drop your guard, you'll find a knife in your back.
Daigo Mine content? Question mark?
Mine, you alive?
I thought I had finally found it. I caught a glimpse of the light. And I found almost too
Oh.
strong to bear.
Bro, that is so gay. Oh my
I
god.
ever did, and all I ever would do, I dedicate
What do you mean you found the light? Ah! I found the light, and it's literally Daigo.
to Daigo Dojima.
Oh no! Oh my god, that's fucking immaculate, actually. Are you freaking serious? Yes! Oh man, this is better than I ever hoped for. Wait, no fucking way we're actually getting, what's his name, Mine content. Because that was actually one, oh my god, Daigo feet, stop. Stop! Stop! No more Daigo feet. His big ass feet, oh my goodness. But no, that was one of my criticisms of the third Yakuza game, was that we get introduced to Mine, and he feels so strongly about Daigo, right? He respects him, he admires him, he's doing a lot of shit. Like, Daigo was the main motivator for Mine's actions in Yakuza 3. But we barely got to see them interact. We literally barely got to see them interact, so I am actually so excited that they're doing this. I'm so happy that they decided to do that. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Now, I'm really hoping that they add extra scenes in Kiwami 3. And maybe, like, tone it down with the side quests. Because I'm pretty sure it had, like, one of... Like, Yakuza 3 had one of the biggest side quests in the entirety of Yakuza games. So, yeah, like tone it down. But besides that, I'm so freaking happy, man. Obviously, I gotta play Yakuza Pirate in Hawaii first, which I do wanna stream. Not right now though, I gotta upgrade my PC. But yeah, I'm gonna be streaming that then. And then we'll see where we go from there, but oh my goodness, I'm excited. But okay, back to what this stream is originally supposed to be about, okay? Identity V. So, what I'm thinking of doing is reading lore, or like basic lore on Wikipedia, because I did actually find one where it goes like through the timeline, it gives you like a basic story or description of the survivors and the hunters. So that, to me, I think is going to be a great introduction for a beginner such as myself to the characters. So I'm gonna do that first. I'm gonna read that. And then I actually found a YouTube video that explains a little bit of the Identity V lore for beginners. I don't know what more it's gonna be talking about there, but I'm gonna check it out. It's almost 30 minutes long, so that's perfect. And then after that, I'm gonna be looking at another playlist, because I found one, where is it? I found one that specifically says it's the Identity V lore, but main story, and it has multiple videos and thumbnails that I don't recognize, so I'm assuming they're gonna be talking about a lot of things that were not touched upon in, well, the events that I played for the main story. So that's something else. Maybe halfway through the stream, I'll be stopping to play the actual game, because I do wanna like get a feel of the matches here and there. So maybe after reading the wiki page and watching one video, I'll be playing the game for a little bit, and then we're gonna be continuing with the lore. Or we can knock out a lot of the lore out of the way first, and then we can play the game. We'll play it by ear, okay? But for now, let's go and read some of that good, juicy lore, because I cannot wait to learn more about the characters. Okay, so, yeah, ignore the ads, but we're here. Actually, hang on. Let me put my avatar here, so that at least if I'm blocking something, it's the ads and not some other section. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, this is the wiki page that I told you about. It's got the timeline. I don't know why it has Orpheus in the manor, so I'll be excited to know what that's about. And then a whole bunch of characters. Oh my god, that's a lot of characters. That is so many characters. Holy shit. Where's Professor? Am I tripping? Whoa. Whoa. There's Evil Reptilian. Wait, but I want the Professor page. Wait, no! I like that guy. Anyways. So, I'm gonna get into this first. Oh, okay, so this is very brief. Oh, is it? Oh god. Oh yeah, it is. It is actually. It's not that bad. It's just gonna give me like a basic idea of the characters. Ow! Oh my god, Cheddar! Woo! Why would you do that? My cat just jumped on my laps, but like he fell on his way up. Damn. That almost hurt me, but I'm glad I caught him in time. My goodness. The wiki's not complete. Wait, what do you mean go to the other one? I don't know what the other one is, though. I have no idea what the other one is. Wait. Maybe I can find it here. Lore? It has no results, though. Oh god, there's so many. Maybe this one. Hi, Cheddar. Okay, let me just... Here, I'll wait for the link, and then use that one. What do you want? Hmm. All right. Let me see it. Cheddar, do not bite. Oh my gosh. Do not bite on the wires. I'm just hoping to God that the link is not too long. Okay, let's try this out. Hang on. Hang on. Is it this one right here? I'm wondering if this is the one you're talking about. Because it does look like it has all the characters. What does it have, Professor? What the? Where is Professor? What? I'm only asking because he's the guy that I have my eyes on. And I'm really curious to learn a lot more about him, but I don't even see him over here unless I'm blind. Oh my god, he is not here. You're getting silenced? I know, that sucks. Wait, maybe if I just type identity v Loki. Boom. Maybe this is the one. Go to the one that says ID 5? Okay. ID 5? Let me put that ID 5. Let me just put that over there. Oh god. Mr. Curb Mask? What on earth is that? Okay. Here we go. Let me see if I can just... I'm just gonna opt out of the entire of wiki page. So let's see. Oh. What the? Dude. There is like literally nothing. There's nothing that says ID5 wiki fandom. Literally the first thing that came up... Oh wait, I see one that's from Twitter. It literally just says ID5 wiki. Oh, is it like its own website? Like not a wiki thing? Because I found a YouTube account called ID5 wiki. And it has a whole link. That might... Oh... Wait, I think this might be it, actually. Here, hang on. Oh, god damn it, stupid ads on wiki. Good lord. Okay, hang on. Is this the page that you're talking about? Because I think this might be it. Boom. Look at that. Oh my god, look at those costumes. What is going on here? Holy. Okay. Just let me know if this is it or not. Oh my god, that's a lot of characters. Is Professor over here? Is my guy over here? Where is my guy? Yo? Oh, there he is. Okay, awesome. Woo! Okay, now I'm in peace. I'm in peace now. I can read everything in peace. So let's do this. Storyline. Oh god, don't do that too much. Ooh. Maybe I should save this story for later. Okay, I've done Ashes of Memory for sure. What the hell was Time of Reunion? These are probably... Oh, TBA? Okay. I might save this story section for later, only because I have a bunch of YouTube videos that are probably gonna go through them. So, for now, I do... Oh my god, stupid ads. I do want to look at the characters first. I think that would be more important to me, basically. Much more interesting right now. Because I've got the YouTube video going over lore. But, okay! Let's start... Wait. Oh, I was about to... Where's the hunters? Oh, there they are. They're right here. Oh, wow. There's really not as many hunters as there are survivors, huh? Which, I guess that's fair, considering the ratio of hunters to survivors in the game itself. But anyways, let's start with Lucky Guy. What do you have, sir? Oh my god, freaking ads. Stupid ass wiki. Let's see how long this is gonna be. I don't really think I'm gonna look at the gameplay, to be honest. That's not a realm that I'm gonna touch upon anytime soon. I'm more interested in the lore at the moment. Well, concept design is fun. I might look at that. Not the log. Oh. Where's your lore, sir? Did I skip that? What? Oh my god, it's right here. Dude, there's a whole separate page for that. Oh. That's crazy. Okay. Okay, Lucky Guy, definitely one of the people based on design. He looks like one of the least interesting to me. I don't want to look at the analysis course. I just want to read your lore. Oh, there we go. Compiled overview. That's what I want to look at. But let's look at his basic profile first. Okay. Let's see it. What do we have here? Backstory. That's what I want. Introduction. Original character introduction. Wait, whoa. What do you mean by that? Dang. Okay. And then we have events. Yeah, compiled overview. That's what I want to look at. Okay, so his name is unknown. Oh, really? That's interesting, because I know a bunch of characters. Like, so far, the characters that got introduced in the game, they all have names besides their roles, so that's interesting. Oh, date of birth November 22nd. Okay, he's a November baby, just like me. Why do you gotta be like that? Age 21 plus. Okay, he's cowardly and lucky. Sounds like Makoto Naegi. Okay. Lucky Guy is just existing. He really is just existing. His talent is scavenging. Wait, his interest is walking. Wait, what? Wait, what? Dude, they really designed this character and they were like, you know what? We're just gonna make him exist. What the fuck do you mean your interest is walking? That's like saying my interest is breathing. That's crazy. He likes boxes? Wait, are you secretly a cat? He dislikes dogs? Oh! Oh! He's evil. He's evil. He is secretly evil. I don't care. How dare you? How could you do that? Wait, what is that? Oh, story detail. What? Dude, stupid ads. Okay, status. Unknown. Oh. Oops. Well, I mean, to be honest, it's Identity V, so a lot of their characters could either be unknown or dead. So I'm not really surprised. Connected characters Joker. Wait, non-canonical. Okay. I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, so that's magician. Wait, let me try. Sylvain Leroy. I know. That was great. Stranger one? What the hell? Who the hell are you? I'm gonna open... Whoa! That's a person. His name is Michael George. Okay, you're a person. I guess. I don't need to get into that guy's lore. He looks very unimportant. But anyway. Okay, introduction. His world is like a slot machine that he always wins at it. But who knows what will happen when he stops playing. Oh. So, Makoto. Got you. Okay, so what the fuck? Original, character introduction, and character introduction. Okay. Lucky Guy has been extremely lucky in the past, and many people view his life as a slot machine, in which he always hits the jackpot. Seeing how lucky he is, he decided to partake in the game held at Oletus Manor, relying entirely on luck to let him win. Oh my god, that is such a Nagito move. Except he's probably not as crazy. Alright, so we looked at the introduction. I don't need to know the quests yet, since I'm not, like, grinding in the game to get that. But, let's look at that, the overview. Okay, as an average person, said every Danganronpa protagonist ever, Lucky Guy's most notable feature is his incredible luck. Dude, you might as well just make him cosplay Nagito, come on. That has benefited him his whole life. By simply wishing for it, he's able to obtain a desirable outcome. Upon hearing about a strange game at a manor where you can get whatever you desire, he decided to participate simply to see if he could win by luck alone. He most likely brought along a friend with him. Oh? Okay, so that's Stranger One, who has a similar appearance and maybe a relative of Lucky Guy. Okay. Sounds normal. He has the skin of Naegi. Oh! Wait, I think I've heard of that, actually. I think I did. I'm pretty sure I saw the Makoto skin in the game, too, but I didn't know, or at least I didn't pay attention to who owned that skin. So, yeah, I mean, it is very fitting. Okay, events at the manor. Expecting a fun game, he was unaware of the dangers of the manor and mocked those who failed to follow the rules. Unlike other participants, he managed to sneak his mandatory diary. Oh, mandatory diary? What are you writing in there? Into the manor game and continued to write in it. Upon seeing a teammate get attacked, he wondered if there was a personal grudge, but quickly realized that he had unknowingly been pitted in a death game when the hunter attacked him as well. Although he managed to escape, his friend was not so lucky. Yeah, that's probably Stranger One. Okay, I had a feeling. Oh, Stranger One was grabbed by Smiley Face? Oh, wait, that's Joker. Oh, God. Oh, man, Joker is out here just killing everybody, isn't he? With alternate theories? Oh, in the past... Okay, so this is a theory, then. A common theory was that Lucky Guy was Detective Orpheus. Oh, as in the old tutorial, Orpheus would be pulled into Lucky Guy when reading his... What? Wait, let me read that sentence again. The old tutorial Orpheus. Okay, so I actually saw Orpheus's original design in the game. Which, by the way, I didn't know that was him at first until a chatter told me that's fucking Orpheus. What the hell? He used to look ugly. He would be pulled into Lucky Guy when reading his diaries, from which points the perspective would switch to him. Oh. However, with the removal of this scene and the release of Novelist... Okay, so that's Orpheus right now and Nightmare. This is disproven. Okay, so that was a theory. Gotcha. Ah, I like this portrait. He looks so normal. Sadly, Komaeda is for Mercenary. Oh, yeah, I've seen all the Danganronpa skins, too. I just don't know who on earth owns those skins, but yeah, good to know. Okay, so that's the overview of Lucky Guy. Me getting a better picture of him, or a better idea of who he is, that's great. Let's go to another person. Boom. Yeah, all the gameplay stuff, I'll get into that once I get a little bit more used to the gameplay, which is not gonna be happening in this stream. I mean, I'm gonna be playing, obviously, a little bit of the matches today, but Yeah, I'm not gonna do it seriously at the moment. We need lore. I love lore. Okay. Lore. Wait, cosmetics? Oh, wait, shit. I actually... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, let me do that real quick with you. Cosmetics? Do you mean skins? Oh, okay, okay. There. Yeah, I think these are better to look at in the game. What the fuck? He has a spacesuit? Okay, I'll save the skins for in-game. Honestly, I think that might be a little better. Alright, ma'am. Okay, Emily Dyer. Whoa, whoa, what the? You have two different names, man. Oh, never mind, you answered my question. Okay, your name is Lydia Jones, but your alias is Emily Dyer. That is one hell of a last name. Oh my god, why is your serial number 404? What does that mean? What's... That might be related to her lore. But dude, 404 being her serial number is kind of funny, considering that's the error code when a page is not found. Funnily Lucky Guy is a meta character on season 38. Wait, is season 38 the current season, or is... Well, I don't know. I don't know anything about, like, the game seasons. I remember when I log in the game, I read, like, season... Okay, so that was last season. So what's... Well, actually, here's a question, because, I mean, I don't know about the gameplay much yet. I'm gonna get into that later, to be honest. But I'm curious, what is the typical period of Identity V's season? How long does that period last for a season to end? I guess would be my question. The maid outfit was made by a fan, and was it, like, chosen? I do recommend reading the warnings. Wait, what warnings? Wait, there's no warnings. Oh! I was like, wait, what warnings? Okay, this warning. Oh my god, okay. Content that might be triggering. What do we have here? Okay, we've got... Okay, guys. Here's a warning. Thank you for letting me know, because I totally did not see that one. Oh my gosh. Please, guys, if you get triggered by topics of abortion or any graphic images, get the fuck out of the stream. Okay, if you're sensitive to these topics, please take caution while reading. Yep, you have been warned. You have 5 seconds to leave. 1. Okay, here we go. She's British! Oh my goodness. Yo. Okay, she's a doctor. I'm pretty sure she's the one who has the Mekon skin too. She's 32! Okay, okay, okay. We love a middle-aged queen. Is she even middle... Is 32 even considered middle-aged? I feel like 32 is not even old, to be honest. Or maybe I'm saying that because, well, I'm like 25, so I'm on my way to that age. I'm like trying to youngify myself as much as possible. Oh my gosh. Oh, 1 month? Damn. Okay. Okay. Wait, so does season represents like the rank matches, or what is it even about? Honestly, I don't know. Look, the game might look childish, but the lore is very dark. Oh. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I figured. I also don't think the game looks that childish, to be honest. I think it looks artistic. I haven't seen, like, it's very unique. The artistic choice is very unique. Okay. Traits: calm, sensitive, timid, sympathetic. Okay. Translated. Okay. Her talents are medicine. Haha, go figure. Interests: herbology. Okay. Period, queen. Go ahead. Likes herbs and books. Oh, that's my kind of girl. She loves books. She dislikes coyotes. Okay, that's kind of fair. Status: is she also gonna be unknown? Oh, she's dead. She's mega dead. Should I actually look at the status before reading their backstories? I don't know. I feel like I should save the status for after reading their wiki pages. Okay, well, good to know. Serial number equals game slash group. Oh. Oh, wait. So you mean as in the group that plays the game? As in, like, the Hula Baloo group, for example. Like, that's a group, right? So they would have their own different serial number. Okay. Connected characters. We have Emma Woods. Whoa. Gardner. Okay. Freddie Riley. That's the lawyer. Oh my god. I'll read the names later, to be honest. But we've got the thief is Creature Pearson. Leo Beck. Hell Ember. Oh. Oh, you're the person. Okay, I'll look in... Wait. Yeah, I'll look into them when I get into them. We've got Martha. That's a person. Okay, these... What the fuck? These people don't have a role. That's interesting. I don't see a role. Oh, these are actual characters. Oh my god. Whoa. Okay, so that she has a minor connection to these characters. So this is the ex-wife of both Leo Beck, the Hell Ember, and Freddie Riley, the lawyer, and the mother of both Emma Woods, the gardener. Oh my gosh. What the fuck is this lore? Why is everybody connected? Damn. Okay, I might have to read Doctor's lore first before looking into the minor characters. Connected locations are the White Sands Street Asylum and Arms Factory. Okay. So these are the maps, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Lawyer, the wife stealer? Oh my god. that is quite the nickname. Okay, so backstory. She's ambitious and extremely clever, yet unobtrusive, but she's not all that she seems. To survive in this crazy world, you have to do something out of the ordinary. Tired of constantly moving around, Emily hopes to use this chance to find a place she can call home, and ultimately enjoy a life of security and stability. One that she has never had, but before that, she needs to solve a few problems from her past. Okay. That's kind of unfortunate, because upon her trying to solve those problems, she had to bite the dust. Because she's ambitious, extremely clever, yet at the same time, sincere. It's clear she's not all that... Okay, so, you know, we kind of just read that. Investigation notes. According to the doctor's entries, the owner of the manor used a generous prize as bait and invited them all to meet at the manor to partake in this game. There were 3 other people that participated in the game alongside the doctor. So we've got the lawyer. Oh yeah, the lawyer's design kind of looks like shit. We've got a gardener and then thief. So this is a group. So it... Okay. Okay, so that's kind of like how Identity V story works. I guess you get a separate group getting invited to the manor one at a time. It's kind of like the Hula Baloo story, except Hula Baloo was the only one that actually got animated so far. Beta backstory. Oh. Okay. So this isn't the final one. I don't think this is important to know because it's like the beta stuff. Okay. Wait, deduction quest, what is that? Okay, so that's kind of like gameplay. Alright. Wait, Canon Manor game. Oh, was that a thing with Lucky Guy? Shit, whoa, did I miss that? I would actually love to know that. I don't know if Lucky Guy had that section or no. It would be cool to see, like, the fates of everybody. Oh, he had the tutorial manor game. Wait, that's funny. Okay. So, this takes in the Arms Factory. The hunter was smiley face. Yeah, I knew that. And then Joker was one of the survivors. Lucky Guy, Stranger One. Oh, Magician was with them. Oh, Magician is fucking dead! Okay. Damn, Joker, literally killing everybody. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Good to know. So what happened here? That was in the arms factory too. The hunter was Hell Ember. Okay, I'll look at. Actually, yeah. Let me look at the appearance right now. Hello, Hell Ember. How do you look like? Oh my God, it's this dude. Aren't you the dude that has like a shark plushie for a weapon? Oh my goodness. Okay. So, survivor identities. We have Leo Beck. Eliminated Emily and Freddy. Whoa. Wait. Eliminated Emily and Freddy. Spared Emma. Who are you talking about? Are you saying like Leo did that or... Oh no. Oh, you're saying the hunter did that. I'm stupid. Okay, Gardner. Eliminated creature. Okay. Oh, there's a cutscene for... Whoa! Oh! Schnucks! Wait, I want to look at that one. Okay. Creature Pearson. We've got the thief. Was eliminated by Emma. Oh, no, yeah. Okay, my initial guess was right. So, Leo freaking killed Emily and Freddy. Oh, no, he spared Emma. Never mind. This motherfucker died by Emma. Freddy the lawyer sabotaged Emily and then eliminated by Leo. AKA this motherfucker right here. Oh, there's the doctor. Sabotaged by Freddy and then eliminated by Leo. Damn, why is Leo killing everybody low-key? Okay, I want to see that. There's a cutscene for that? Whoa. Wait, what's the cutscene? Oh my God. Oh, that is loud. Wait, why is there so much shit to... Whoa. That is a lot of things to look at. Are these, like, actual cutscenes? I'm wondering, like. Or are they just dialogues? Huh. I don't know. Should I look at the diaries now? Or should I just wait until later? I don't know. I hate Freddy. I saw someone explaining the lore, and now he was the worst. Oh. Just realized I can chat here. It's better than the YouTube delay. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. It sucks. I do apologize. I don't have Twitch chat displayed on OBS because I'll be real with you, I don't fucking know how to do that. Like, because I'm multi-streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. And I don't know how to display both chats from, well, both platforms simultaneously. I don't know. Like, I tried putting the chat tab from Twitch directly onto OBS, but it just wouldn't display. So, honestly, I might have to ask Donkey later on. But yeah, I do apologize if you can't see your message on screen because of that. Yeah. Don't use only Twitch chat only. Wait. I think my brain just got fried by reading that message. You have to do the deductions if you want to experience the Gardener's diary. Okay, so I'll wait. I'm not gonna do the diaries now then. We'll just let the cutscenes be bygones. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Freddy. Mr. Lawyer. Okay, here's the compiled overview. Emily Dyer, formerly known as Lydia Jones, lived a rather unstable life, always moving around relocating, and she desired nothing more than a stable and secure life for herself and for others. This desire is what got her interested in becoming a doctor, so she could provide a sense of security and comfort to her patients. Okay, that makes sense. I would expect that from somebody who wants to be a doctor. Lydia attended medical school and also adopted her personal philosophies towards the profession. Always practice on yourself so that you never harm a patient. The well-being of the patients is always a doctor's sole purpose. Never give or provide guidance to harmful drugs, even with other requests from the patient. Lydia went on to open the Lydia Jones Clinic with the goal of helping as many people as she could, while at the same time volunteering at the White Sand Street Asylum. Okay, so that's one of the locations. I'm assuming that's one of the maps. I just saw his streams yesterday and got interested. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really getting into Identity V. It's been on my mind. Especially Professor so far. I want to learn about him so freaking badly, but I'm gonna have to be patient and go in order. You might want to also check the trivia of characters. They have interesting fun facts. Oh! Okay. Wait, let me go through this first and see where the trivia tab would be. While there, she performed several treatments she did not agree with, and she reported her concerns about the forms of treatment to Sister Lorraine. Oh, that's somebody. One of the people in charge of the asylum. Although she did not agree with the treatment, she did administer electroshock therapy to the young Lisa Beck. Oh. Electroshock therapy. Okay, so Emma Woods, that's the gardener. I remember that. Okay. As her clinic was run privately, it failed to turn any profit, and instead, she began to lose money. Lydia felt her stability slipping. So, in an impulsive effort to raise more money, Dr. Jones decided to put out an advertisement saying that the clinic provided private, or in truth, illegal, medical services, especially for female patients. Ooh. In 1888. That doesn't sound good. On her business card, she states that she specializes in obstetrics. What the? I have never heard that word before in my life. And gynecology, along with swearing herself in secrecy. The money she would usually spend on treatments for common diseases, disinfectants. Oh my god, my screen just turned black. Paralysis, asthma, and malaria treatments was used to instead purchase painkillers and anesthetics to carry out her surgeries, and Lydia performed multiple successful abortion surgeries. Okay. Earning a large sum of money. Ooh. More than enough to cover the expenses lost from the previous year. Lydia disposes of the evidence as abortion is illegal. Oh, but the bags are ripped up by hungry dogs. Oh my god, dang. That's gory, kind of. However, when she performed surgery on Martha... Okay, so that's a background character. Martha experienced excessive bleeding, which Lydia could not stop. Upon realizing this, Lydia fled the clinic. Uh-oh. Due to the death of the mother and child, this death caused the oath Lydia had taken to be broken. The scene was discovered by officials, and Lydia Jones became a criminal wanted for murder. Oh my god. In order to avoid the law, she changed her name to Emily Dyer. Emily Dyer was then contacted by Baron de Ros for a chance to settle the past. Oh, and given an invitation to participate in the Manor game. I'm trying to remember if this name, Baron de Ros, was mentioned in the game or not. Because I know, well, at least in the Hullabaloo, we've got people that were invited there. I don't remember the name of the person that invited the groups. Yeah. I want to play more IDV, but my laptop can handle it. It's just a little bad, so much lag sometimes. Ooh. Aw, that actually kind of sucks. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, lags will always ruin your experience. My goodness. Alright, events at the Manor. Damn, she has a really... Oh, wait, never mind. She doesn't have a long page. Yeah, we can read through this. Emily arrived to the Manor on July 7th, 1899. Damn. That's a long time ago. As the last member of her game. Freddie Riley, that's the lawyer, I'm pretty sure, yep, spoke to her in the entrance hall upon her arrival. He directed her to the dining hall to talk to Emma Woods. Emily introduced herself as a doctor to Emma, but... Wait, oh my god, I just got confused. Emily and Emma. Okay, similar names. Whew. But Emma questioned this due to her outfit. Emily replied that she was technically a doctor, despite what she was wearing. Emily left to look around, but returned to ask where her room was. Emily led her to her room. Okay, I don't need to know the number. While they were walking, Emily asked who Creature Pearson was, and Emma insisted he was a good guy, which Emily disagreed with and warned her about Creature. Okay, so... Huh. So what, did she warn her about Creature because she knew him, or was it because he looked like a thief? Okay, well, I guess we're gonna find that out. On July 9th, Emily decided to wait for Emma, who she thought had gone to the garden. She spotted Creature in the dining hall and hid to keep an eye on him. Emma entered the dining hall, also avoiding Creature. Emily pretended not to see Emma and left her hiding spot so Emma would go to the garden. Emily then went to the garden and saw Emma hugging and speaking to the Scarecrow. Okay. Little weird, but you do you, girl. She asked Emma to introduce her to the Scarecrow. Ooh, due to the environment of the manor, Emily worried that she would not be able to treat Emma properly. I wonder what's going on with Emma. Huh. On July 10th, Emily wrote that she was worried about Emma's mental state and expresses guilt that she had not been able to help her in the asylum as Lisa Beck. Okay, we're getting Emma backstory with this too. Emma ran into the dining hall and told her to come quickly as Creature had fallen off the balcony in the entrance hall. What? Wait, how does that just happen? What the fuck? Somebody pushed him. She got her medical kit. I already forgot who killed freaking Creature, by the way. She got her medical kit and checked on Creature's injuries. After Emma and Creature left, Emily decided to investigate how he fell. She discovered that the handrail had been tampered with deliberately, as it appeared to have been purposefully broken. She had her suspicions that Emma may have set the trap and realized the danger she posed. Oh. Nah. Yeah. I don't remember what I just read about the freaking match that they've been through. I forgot who killed Creature, if it was like Emma or freaking Freddy or whatever. On July 12th, Emma told Emily that the Scarecrow moved and spoke to her. Emily was concerned and told Emma to take her to the garden. As they walked, Emma asked where Emily previously worked, to which she answered that she had a private clinic and volunteered at an asylum. Emma continued to ask questions, the second one being what she did at the asylum. Emily told her that the asylum would sometimes demand her to treat patients in ways she didn't agree with. When they entered the garden, Emma asked why Emily came to the manor, which she replied that it was to fulfill a pledge of treatment she made to a young girl. Emily then inspected the Scarecrow, but it did not speak to her, heightening her concern for Emma's condition. Oh. Yeah. You play on mobile? Rest in pieces. I pray for your phone. The same day, Freddy overheard their conversation about Emily's past. Her answers supported his suspicions about her identity. He picked the lock to her room and discovers an old photo of her in front of a sign reading Lydia Jones Clinic that was tucked inside a book. This confirmed to him that Emily Dyer was Lydia Jones and he could finally take her revenge on her. What? Oh. I guess I gotta see why he wants to take revenge. Well, I'm assuming it's probably something like... Martha maybe was his wife or something. Oh yeah, I think... Damn, I just read that, didn't I? Yeah, I don't know, whatever. It appears that Emmy knew Freddy had discovered her identity, but she didn't care, as she was more concerned with Emma's safety. On July 13th, the Manor game began. Emily was determined to be victorious, so she could keep her promise to the young girl she once knew in the asylum. Freddy approached her and asked to form an alliance. He would help her win the game, and she would treat him first if he was injured. He told her to follow him to the factory, and they investigated it together. Emily became suspicious from the name of the factory and the news report about Leo Beck. Okay, Hellenberg. She asked Freddy what he thought the manor owner's goal is for hosting this game, to which he replied that he didn't know, and it was perhaps just for fun. Yeah, this is something that I'm still wondering about, and I'm really hoping that one of the YouTube videos that I watch is gonna tackle this topic, Because I still don't know what the manor owner's goal is, or what the purpose behind these hunting games are. He then heard a strange sound and told Emily to look outside for the source of it. She was then attacked by Leo, who leapt outside through the factory window, causing her to be... Damn! Wait, holy shit, was she the first to die? Oh my god! Freddy was also slaughtered by Leo, possibly before Emily's elimination, since he was still inside the factory when Leo caught... Oh, okay. So technically, Freddy was... was the one who died first. Theories. Okay, speculation, unconfirmed information, gotcha. It's possible that the friend who somehow felt responsible, that Baron de Ross, whatever, mentioned in Doctor's 2021 letter is Freddy Riley. This is supported by the fact that Freddy put out a reward for locating Emily. Baron's wording in the letter implies that the friend wants to help Emily's situation, but he could be concealing Freddy's malicious intent. Okay. I mean, I guess. The mention of the friend wanting to settle the past. Okay, let me look at Baron's page. Do we have a picture of him? Nope. Baron is an overarching antagonist who frequently appears in letters and deductions, but whose appearance has not been revealed. Ooh. Okay. That's the owner of the Oletus Manor. Okay. Gotcha. And then we've got gallery, but let me see. Do we have trivia over here? No trivia on that section. Oh, there's this over here. Oh, these are fun to look at. Emily dons a nurse's outfit despite the fact that she's a doctor. Her name may be inspired by Amelia Dyer, an English serial killer who was infamous for murdering hundreds of infants in her care. What the fuck? Damn. Emily can be seen being carried by Leo during the game's prologue. Oh, cutscenes. Okay. According to the official Identity Museum, she is 167 centimeters tall. Oh my god, wait. What the fuck? She's my height. Emily has the highest survivor usage rate. Oh. But as of 2022, she was previously classified as solely an assist role, and then she received a general model optimization. Unlike the two other characters, she originally had a slightly different model. Okay, so this is just model stuff. Gotcha. Alright. Oh my god, we're actually gonna look at freaking lawyer. I think what I'm gonna do right now, is do this first row, then watch the YouTube video. Because I'm pretty sure we're not gonna be able to, like, look at every single character today. Like, their wikis, they are not gonna be done in one day, like, at all. But I will obviously look at them here and there. Maybe I could do, like, 2 rows in a stream, or 3. I don't know, we'll see, but yeah. We could do, like, after each row, we do a YouTube video. I think that'd be great. Okay, lawyer, I keep hearing you're, like, the worst fucking guy ever, so let's see what that's all about. Is that short or tall? Oh, 5 foot, what? 5'6", 167 centimeters. That's kind of average. Like, it's neither. It's really in the middle. I think mostly, like, for dudes, that is kind of considered short. Yeah. So yeah, I would be considered a short guy. Which is like, whatever. My height is actually kind of cute, so leave me be. What's the lore of Weepy? What the hell is Weepy? He's allowed to lyric. Oh my gosh, I've got so much to read. Holy hell. But it's fine, we're just gonna take it slow. A Weepy clown is Joker. Oh. But I thought that was Smiley Face. What? I don't know what. Oh my god. Oh, my brain. My brain. Oh my gosh. We're gonna take it slow. I could do like the birthday letters in a separate stream. Right now, it's more so me getting introduced to these characters. Yeah. Alright, Freddie Riley. He's also British. He's 38? Oh, he likes Martha. Okay, so I'm assuming that was like his wife. And money. Okay, honestly, kind of based. He dislikes roaches. Who doesn't? Come on. What am I looking at? Oh, shit, wait. Wrong section. Let's go to the lore. His traits. Proud and sardonic, greedy, untrustworthy, chauvinistic, bro. His talents is writing. Ooh, that's kind of based. Negotiating. Interests, reading and writing. Oh, I like that. Not him as a character. I like his interests. He dislikes cockroaches. Yeah, you and I both, buddy boy. Okay, he's connected to the Oh, he's connected to Orpheus too. Interesting. Wait, what the fuck is Orpheus in quotation marks? Hello? Anyways, backstory. Luckily, you can see other characters' lore without worry. Yeah, I'm so glad there's not a specific order. Otherwise, my brain would have gotten fucked so hard. But, okay. Here we go. Backstory. Since a botched lawsuit, Freddy has been toiling away at a menial job with a pathetic wage. But he hopes to find a way to escape his past and live the life he has never had. He dreams of receiving a huge bonus, or an opportunity to become a partner in a law firm. Of course, first he needs to find the culprits who ruined his perfect life. Yeah, okay, so that would be Emily. Character relations menu. Trapped by the failed lawsuits of his past. He's now employed in a humble job with a laughable salary. He works at McDonald's. Just say it. Just say it, game. Just say he works at McDonald's and move on. Freddy... Oh, speaking of McDonald's. Oh, man. I am randomly craving some McDonald's right now. Shit, I might honestly get some after the stream. You know, it's like 8 p.m. over here. But oh my god, do I want a McDonald's so badly. There was a collaboration with McDonald's. Wait, Freddy works at McDonald's. Confirmed. I'm telling you, I can see the future and the past, apparently. Orpheus is not the real name after all, just an alias. Oh yeah, maybe that's why they put it in quotation marks. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, Orpheus is hot. But, alright. Dreams of finding a way out of the gutter and eventually living the life he never had. A life of big bonuses and becoming a partner in a law firm. You know, I remember when I was young, I always thought, man, it would be so cool if I was like a lawyer. Yeah, I used to think of that, but nah, I'm not built for that. I'm not built for that. Of course, he must first find the one who took everything away from him. I will say though, I mean, Freddy's a dickhead, but like lawyers, I have like 2 lawyer friends in real life. They're a couple. They're both like girlfriends, but they're both lawyers, right? And dude, when I tell you, they don't even have to tell you they're lawyers when you talk to them, because the way they freaking talk reflects that. And I'm going off tangents over here, but if you're someone who goes to college, right? If you go to college, people, the majors that students are into honestly reflects the way that they speak. Like, holy shit, I've actually noticed that pattern a lot, right? So for example, I majored in industrial engineering, okay? The way the freaking students talk or joke around would be like they would normal terms. When it comes to them, they have like a different way to define that, right? So instead of saying, oh, I guess procrastination or, you know, wasted time or whatever, we would say downtime, okay? Or if an industrial engineering student wants to say that they want to do something because it's useful, instead of saying useful, they would say, oh, I'm gonna do this because it's more efficient for me. Like, there's a lot of keywords and key terms that we would use, right, that would kind of reflect on our major, and that is something that I've noticed with the freaking 2 lawyer girlfriends. It was so funny. Like, when we hang out, there was a time when they came over to dinner at my place, and I swear to God, we would be playing board games. They would literally banter at every single second, and the way they talk is just like objection here and there, and they would ask the most detailed questions. Oh my God, like, when I first met them, the questions that they would ask me to get to know me are so different. Like, they actually made me sit down and think about those questions. Because typically, right, you hang out with somebody, you get to know them, and then they ask you, like, common questions like, oh, where are you from? What are your hobbies? How do you do this and that? Blah, blah, blah. But these motherfucking lawyers come in, and they start getting so detailed about, like, getting to know me. And I'm like, oh, shit. They really are lawyers. Because they would, like, pick on the little things that I say that people otherwise wouldn't pick on. And then they would ask about that minor detail. And I'm like, whoa, where did that come from? Holy shit. But it's great. It's great. You know, befriending, that's why I love befriending people from, like, different majors, because you really get to have different experiences with them. It's amazing. Anyways, back to the game. Yes, we're here. We're here. There was also a KFC collaboration. Oh my God. There's a freaking McDonald's skin? Actually? Wait, you're lying. You're fucking lying. That's crazy. Wait, I used to do doll repaints. I referred to the dolls as corpses. Wait, oh. Leah, what the fuck? You know what, Leah? It's okay. We all have our hobbies. Some hobbies are creepier than others, but they're hobbies nonetheless. Oh my gosh. The lawyer and the doctor were participants in the same game. Okay. His last entry was a description of a bandaged face figure. Really? Oh, that would be Hellember. Okay. Let's look. Okay, the letters I have to do these another day. Letters are gonna be in a separate stream, okay? Right now we just gotta do the overview. Okay, we looked at that. Okay. Let's look at your background. Okay, that's not bad at all. Freddie Riley was a lawyer who specialized in financial advisement for business owners and would wear the facade of a reliable and hardworking man. Would wear the facade in order to attract promising clients. In his search for profit, he became connected with one Leo Beck. Okay. I keep forgetting, bro. Leo Beck is the hunter. Okay. Who owned a textile factory after meeting Leo's wife, Martha. Oh, Martha was Leo's wife. Oh my God. It's funny because I read that like a few minutes ago and I already forgot. Okay. Freddie believed they were destined to be together and began to court her with Oh man, with love letters secretly while outwardly forming not only a business relationship but a friendship. Oh my God. Yo, that is twisted. Oh, ew, that is disgusting. No wonder you guys hate this guy. Oh my God. He's like the worst. Holy shit. And when I say worst, I mean the worst. Because this, you know what the worst part about this is? Is that this specific character traits, the shit that I'm highlighting right now, it's so real. Like, this is a real life thing, right? That people unfortunately go through a lot. Like, there's a lot of freaking Freddies out there in real life, and it sucks. It really sucks. This is why people hate him a lot. Freddy had a strong... enough relationship with Leo that he was invited to the birthday of their... Oh my god, Lisa Beck. Wait, I want to see Lisa. Oh, wait, shit, Lisa's the gardener. Oh, that's Emma. Oh, man, I love it when I connect stuff. That's awesome. Oh my god. Let's play a challenge called How Much Worse Can Freddy Get, okay? Every time I read a sentence that reveals how terrible Freddy is as a person, take a shot. Whatever it is you're drinking. I don't care if you're drinking water, take a shot of water. Oh god, wait. Ah, bless me. Okay. However, in order to obtain what he wanted, he convinced Leo Beck to invest in the Minerva Arms factory, which put the man in immense debt and drove a wedge into his relationship with his wife. Ooh. That is so scummy. Are you guys taking shots? Go ahead. Here you go. After an argument about the factory, Martha left Leo to be with Freddy. Martha! Oh! No! And Lisa was put into... Oh my god, wait. Martha and Freddy are both scumbags, low-key. Leo's factory... Honestly... low-key, bro. Leo... I was gonna say Leo dodged the bullet, but he clearly didn't, considering the fact that he did marry her and have a daughter with her. Holy fuck, what do you mean you left Leo, your husband, and then you put Lisa in an orphanage? Okay, I get the fact that you get, you know, mad with your husband because he, like, got in debts or whatever because of some random fucking guy. Like, I get that part, I absolutely do. But putting your daughter in an orphanage? What the hell? Why? Leo's factory burned down with him inside of it. Oh. And Freddy believed he had finally obtained all of his desires. Wait. Wait. Then my question would be, how did the factory burn down? I'm wondering if it happened, like, on purpose, if, like, Freddy caused it, or it just happened for the sake of plot. I don't know. Martha soon became pregnant with Freddy's child, another girl, which they planned to name Nessie. That sounds like a terrible name. Oh my god. Unfortunately, his schemes came to light after the factory burned down. Huh. And upon reading the newspaper, Martha finds out that the arms factory had been bought by Leo because Freddy had convinced him to. As even the dumbest person knows not to spend money on extra debts. Yeah. Such as came with that factory saying that she was going to the orphanage to retrieve Lisa. Yeah, you should have done that from the get-go, you fucking idiot. I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't have put your daughter in the orphanage in the first place. Just a thought? Like, what the fuck? Oh, our server's down? Ooh. Oh my god, I'm so glad I'm not playing the game at the moment because they're doing maintenance. I didn't know that. Oh shit. And that she would rename Nessie. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. She left Freddy. While away from him, she was treated by a doctor named... Oh, there we go. This is where Freddy begins to take his revenge on Emily. But due to excessive bleeding during surgery that could not be stopped, both Martha and Nessie died. Oh! Okay! So, the two people, the mom and daughter that we were reading about in Emily's wiki page were actually these two. She was running away from these two. Okay. Trying to find his wife, Freddy discovered her death and was determined to find the butcher who killed his wife, eventually leading him to participate in a strange game. Okay. Ha. Events at the manor. Freddy was the third one to arrive at the manor. Emma Woods asked Freddy to stop express negative attitudes against Creature Pearson. You know what's kind of funny? Like, it seems that in this group so far, for this group that was invited for the game, like, we can see connections between the three characters, Freddy, Emily, and Emma, but so far, it's like Creature is just there. Like, I swear to God, he's just there for the vibes. I cannot wait to see what thief has anything to do with this. But Freddy refused as he said that creature was like a cockroach. Oh, really? You just hate him because of that? At the dining table, Freddy and Emma realized that there was still an unarrived person whose name is Emily. Creature then stole his tableware and mocked him, which irritated Freddy. Realizing there was no one in the kitchen to cook for them, Freddy went to the entryway to turn on the valves in the kitchen. He turned on the valves by lockpicking the panel. After turning on the leftmost valve, Freddy returned to the dining room by the time everyone had left. Then got attacked by a Punisher. Wait, what the fuck? He got attacked by Hellenberg. Okay. Leo. Initially, Freddy would be punished by eradication, but his personality and capability of the experiment left the manor no choice but to keep him alive. Wait. His personality and capability of the experiments left the manor no choice but to keep him alive. What? Wait. So I guess the manor gets to choose who dies? No, I don't... This sentence just confused the ever-living fuck out of me. Moreover, they couldn't find a suitable alternative subject for the current group, which made Freddy a must in the experiment. Yeah, I've yet to understand what the manor's experimentation is all about and what the motives are. I'm hoping the YouTube videos really talk about that, so yeah. A day after the punishment, while waiting for Emma at the entrance hall, Emily Dyer arrived at the manor and Freddy was the first one to meet her. He told Emily to go see Emma to show her the way to her room. Freddy then started to investigate more about the manor while trying not to be noticed and punished again. He went to the garden and touched the leaves of purple flowers. Emma suddenly approached him and said that those would leave curfews on his hands. What? Well, Freddy believed that it wouldn't do anything, but soon he started to feel that the oil from the plants was on his hands. Oh, that's funny. It's because Emma hallucinates, right? Emma, well, I don't know about hallucination, but her mental health is unstable. So that's probably why when she said those would leave curfews on his hands, Freddy couldn't believe it, because he's just like, oh, you know, this girl is cray-cray. But it turned out to be real. Freddy went to the dining room to greet everyone except for Creature, trying to get better acquaintance before the manor game started. Later on, they noticed a strange blueberry pie on the dining table. Oh my god, if you put that blueberry pie on the dining table, I would be the first victim in the game because I would eat the fuck out of that. Emma and Emily knew that the pie actually contained belladonna, which would leave an oily residue on the skin if touched and cause an allergic reaction. Yeah, telling you, I would be the first victim, and I don't care if that blueberry pie tastes really good. Creature then asked everyone to show their hands. Freddy became shortly suspected, as his hands were ulcered. But Emma and Emily later stated that he didn't know about belladonna, so he couldn't be the one who made the pie. Freddy decided to question himself about the food at the manor. Oh yeah, that's a thing too. The food at the manor is really sus. A day before the manor game started, Freddy overheard the conversation between Emma and Emily. He snuck into Emily's room by picking the lock while avoiding their sight. He then investigated Emily's diary and found out that her former identity was Lydia Jones, the one who failed to stop Martha's excessive bleeding during surgery, which led to the deaths of both Martha and Annecy. He instantly considered Emily as his target. Okay. The manor game started. Freddy tricked Emily into following him. Yeah, okay, so we went into that. We kind of read that part. And then freaking Hell Ember comes in and yeets both of them out. And I don't know, he directly sends Freddy to hell and Emily to heaven. Yep. Oh, Freddy's plan was likely to kill Emily and die with her? Yeah, it's almost over. This long, gloomy journey, Martha. See you in hell. See you in hell. Oh, even he knows! Bro, even he knows! Oh my god. I'm glad he knows. Look at this ugly-ass motherfucker. Look at how ugly he is. Oh my gosh. This ugly ass bitch. I am so glad you're gone. Oh, what are you sad about? Oh wow, if only we weren't a dickhead from the get-go. Good lord. Oh wait, yeah, let's read your trivia. I guess we should care about that. Freddy literally broke a family. I know. Oh my gosh. I see how lawyer blames doctor for what she did, but she didn't know it was an accident. Yeah, yeah. It was, I mean, poor doctor. It was an accident for her, but like, Freddy in general as a person, he's got nothing. He's got no rights to be angry about anything, considering he's been an asshole from the get-go. But I guess assholes like him don't really know they're assholes, do they? Anyways, trivia time. Let's see. He has a hostile... Oh, what the fuck happened? He has a hostile relationship with Leo. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. As he seduced and eloped with his former wife, Martha. However, according to his letter, Martha left Freddy soon after as well. He appears in all 3 episodes of the stage... Oh, there's a stage play. Damn. He received a model optimization. Oh. Wait, he received a model optimization and he still looks ugly as fuck? That is such an L, dude. That is such an L, literally. Dude. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, I know his personality sucks and everything, but like I'm not kidding. Like his character design is just so bad. Okay, thief. That's you, sir. All right, we've got we've got 3 more profiles to go through before watching this video right here. Lore explained for beginners. Oh god, no, get out of there. Not my stream analytics. We don't want that. I'd help you pronounce, but the letters are blurry. Oh, yeah, Miss English teacher. You can sit down and let me take over. Alright, lore. Alright, creature. Let me see what's up with you and why exactly you're involved with that group, because I have no idea how you relate to that, to be honest. he's literally just there, you know, he's existing. The stage play. Some IDV characters, including hunters, have character songs. They have character songs! Oh! Oh, I would love to listen to those in the future. Alright, creature Pearson. He's British! Oh my bloody hell. Alright, everybody, he is a thief. He's a philanthropist. He is a lower class orphan. He's a bit greedy, mate. He's a little bit jittery, sly, and narrow-minded. Oh, his talents, his stealth, I could not have guessed any. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. A thief, and his talents is stealth. Oh, my goodness. Wait, he's 30. Interests, money. He likes money and easygoing people. He dislikes arrogant people. Dude, I think any normal person dislikes arrogant people, but I don't know, maybe that's just a me thing. Okay. Okay, he's connected with everybody we know, and some other fucking characters, like Axeboygan, Florian Brand. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's the goofy-looking character. Okay, he's also British. Everybody is British in this game so far. When the church wanted to open an orphanage on White Sands Street, Mr. Pearson generously handed over his business and land to the church. The compensation was significant, but for Mr. Pearson, not enough to build a new orphanage. Ooh. Oh, wait. Okay, let me theorize. Maybe the orphanage... Okay, never mind. I take that back. I was gonna say maybe the orphanage he had was the one that had, Emma Woods in it, but that makes no sense. That makes no fucking sense. Looks like he needs to make up the difference somehow, but perhaps he should find himself a nice partner first. Oh. Like who? When the church began planning to open an orphanage on White Sand Street, Mr. Pearson generously transferred the management rights and lands over to the church and left the street behind. Although he was compensated well. Okay, well, I literally just read that, dude. Okay, so his reason for joining the game, he wants to build a new orphanage. He wanted to help children that had lost their families. Oh, so maybe... Deceptive with wandering eyes, the man doesn't look a nice person. Who on earth is this? Okay, so maybe his relation would be more so with Emma than anybody, considering that she was in an orphanage and she doesn't really have a good relationship with her parents or whatever. Okay, gangster? That was his beta backstory? Was a gangster? Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, let me look at the important stuff. Okay, the letters will come later, dude. We've looked at that. Alright. Creature was an orphan and grew up on the streets in a cruel, harsh environment. He did what he had to in order to survive, and so he learned to be a thief and became materialistic. Oh my gosh, he's a material girl, gotcha. Eventually, he opened an orphanage on White Sand Street and brought in pitiful children. Okay. So, definitely, what's her name? Emma was one of the kids. So, okay, my initial theory was correct then. She was one of the kids that was at his orphanage. Many of which who had disabilities. He portrayed himself as a philanthropist who cares for the children, but it was heavily implied that it was a deceit. Ooh. It was later revealed that Creature is far from being caring towards the children. Oh, and he saw them as a tool to get, he forced it, and would give the kid with the lowest amount of money made in a day. Holy shit! Wait, what? It's like every sentence, it just got worse. What? He had a tendency to use others' disabilities, be it physical or mental, to his own advantage. As for example, Creature claimed that he would make a fortune out of Dolores White. Who the fuck are you who broke her arm or make use of Lisa Beck's craze? Oh, what the fuck? What would you do? Oh my god. Oh my goddamn doodly. What did I just read? Okay, let's play a challenge called Who's Worse? Freddy or Creature? Eventually, the orphanage caught the attention of the church. Creature, who knew the truth about the church and the fact that they also weren't as good as they made themselves look, attempted to resist. The reason he was against White Sand Street Asylum is that human experiments would render the children useless. Damn, this guy fucking sucks. However, what the fuck? However, he eventually gave in and sold the land and management rights of the orphanage to the church. Even after handing over the orphanage, he still observed it to a certain extent. He was aware of Lydia Jones, and when Lisa Beck escaped the asylum, he caught her and sent her back. Why? Oh, this man sucks. Not giving up on his schemes, Creature planned to open a new building and reached out to Father Duke to convince the head of White... Okay, I'm just gonna call it WSA. WSSA. I'm so tired of saying the whole thing. I'm just gonna say WSA. To transfer the patients to him. Additionally, Creature began to search for a partner and to gather enough money to open the building. Holy shit, he is such a terrible person. The compensation for Creature giving the church ownership of his orphanage wasn't enough to build a new one. So years later, Creature eventually made his way to the manor for the monetary reward. He was immediately attracted... Wait, that... that is disgusting. That is disgusting. Oh my gosh. Wait, Emma. Wait, ma'am. I was looking at their ages. It's... Okay, at least they're both adults. She's 22 and he's 30, but to be honest, that's still a big age gap to me personally. Also, it's fucking creepy. It's more so disgusting. I mean, I know he didn't recognize her at the beginning as, like, the former Lisa Beck, but as the reader, right? As the player, what the fuck, the player. It's really disgusting because you have this perspective from the get-go. You have the knowledge that he knew her before as a kid. So it's like, that's and made many attempts to court her. He went as far as disguising himself as the Scarecrow. Oh my god. Believing that Emma needed a warm-blooded man. Oh my... Oh, what am I reading in this game? However, his greed and entitlement toward others proved to be his downfall, as it was heavily implied that Emma burned the Scarecrow while Creature was still inside it. Wait, oh my god, is that the way he fucking died? That is so funny. Oh, yes, wait, deserved. Say it with me, everybody. In your own home. Deserved. Clocked. Hell yeah. Oh, that's so freaking amazing. I love that. Yes. Yes. Die like the idiot man that you are. Good lord. It is theorized that Creature was mutilating some of the old... Oh! I am so glad he's dead. As a way to make them more profitable. In Creatures for Fourth Deduction, one of the orphans writes about a new orphan joining the orphanage, saying he's lucky, only lost the left side. Oh my god! It also mentions one of the other children having to clean red-stained sheets, implying whatever happened to the child happened shortly after arriving there. Additionally, the deduction description has a line, you have to go out and create your own wealth. The reason why Dolores White lost her hand had something to do with the orphanage. His 2025 letter also mentions he often used violence when trying to make a profit. Oh my god, is this how you look like, dude? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, look at how traumatized they look. Oh my gosh. That has to be Dolores White, I remember. Oh my goodness. Good lord. Look at that evil-ass fucking face. Ugh. And you guys kept saying that Lawyer was bad? You guys said Lawyer was bad? Bitch! Oh my god. Well, I'm glad they're both gone. I don't think I care for either of them. Jesus Christ. Oh man, I do apologize. I keep forgetting to look at the warnings. I know they exist. I gotta look at those. Alright, trivia. I don't know why I care about your trivia, my guy. He's the only default survivor to not have the veterans. I don't know what that means. We'll learn later. It's believed that Creature has heterochromia iridis. Oh, he's the first character to have heterochromia next to my... He does not deserve to have heterochromia. He does not. Yeah. You screamed over all the bad things. Yeah, I kinda did, didn't I? Yeah. What did he do? Well, let's just... Well, he was violent with the kids. In a nutshell, he was violent with them. They were getting very specific about the things that he did. Like, the way he would beat them, or mutilate them, or whatever. But, in a nutshell, he was very violent with them, and he would take their vulnerability to his advantage. Mike Morton has heterochromia? Oh, wait, who's... Oh, there's a character named Jose. Coincidentally, both Creatures' eyes have similar color like Jose. Okay, unless his name is Josie, like freaking Persona 5 Royal. Though his are brighter shade, his backstory is based on George Mueller. Oh my god, he's actually based on someone real. Oh my. A Christian oh my god. Evangelist and the director of the Ashley Down Orphanage in Bristol, England, and his surname is named after Arthur Tappan Pearson, a friend of George Mueller, who wrote his biography. Good lord, he received a general model optimization. Okay, whatever. I wonder if George Mueller was someone who committed the same crimes that what's his name did. I'll wait for... Yeah, Creature. I'm not gonna read all of that. I just want to see keywords. I'm gonna skim through this. I don't know. Because if Mueller, or I don't know if I'm Mueller, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. If this guy was not somebody who committed the same crimes that Thief did, damn, imagine being somebody, like, you, imagine having a fictional character be based on you, but they're, like, the worst fucking person ever. Like, holy shit. Okay, Emma, let's look at you, girl. What do you got? Okay, finally, somebody who's not a piece of shit. Like, actually, though. And don't get me wrong, I like assholes. Like, asshole characters, I love them. But it depends on what kind of asshole they are. If the kind of asshole they are is, like, very close and very rooted to reality, then obviously I can't. No. You know, for example, like Thief and Lawyer. These are the kind of scumbags that, you know, people like those have existed in real life. Especially like Lawyer, people like that still exist. So, you know, those kinds of characters that are rooted to reality, I can't vibe with them. But if it's different, like, asshole characters, like, I don't know, Yugamu from 100 Line, you know, he's really horny about assassination or murder, but it's like to the point that it is very fictional. Like, you can recognize, like, the way that he's just an asshole like that, it's very fictional, that it's so detached from reality. That for me is how I can, you know, distinguish between villain characters that I can vibe with or love so much, or villain characters that I'm just like, nope, these are very, very reality rooted and I do not vibe with them. Alright, let's look at the warning so I don't... there we go. We go into history class with this one? Oh yeah. Well, we skimmed through it technically. Okay. Warning in Emma's page. There's child abandonment, torture, graphic child abuse. If you're sensitive to these topics, please take caution or leave the stream. Yes, you have been warned. Alright, Emma, there's a lot of... What the fuck do you... Oh my gosh, Jesus. Okay, she is British, she's a gardener. And she's 22. She is very kind, gentle, careful, and assertive. Her talents are gardening and repair works. She's also interested in gardening and handicrafts. And she loves canaries. Oh, she dislikes rats and... Okay, girl. I can understand rats, but why the fuck would you hate foxes? Why would you hate foxes? You know what, Emma? Maybe this immediately makes you worse than Thief and Lawyer. You cannot just hate foxes like that. I'm kidding. I'm pretty sure she's great. Having found the one, Emma can finally focus on perfecting her gardening skills. Maybe dear Mr. Scarecrow still needs some new duds. Replace the rotten straw. Throw on a new hat, of course. Appearance isn't the only thing she cares about. But hey, what's wrong with dressing up your dream lover? As long as you have the money. Aw. This poor girl has gone through so much. Like, I cannot imagine being in Emma's shoes. Oh my god. Okay, we just read that. The pure yet lonely gardener, lost her father at an early age. It would appear that she did not come here for the money. Money, it seems, is not the only thing on offer here. Caught up in this strange game, what befell the gardener? More worthy of thought is, where have all these participants gone? Okay. We just read that. What do we have? The letters, yeah, that's another stream. We've gone through the manor game. But she survived, right? I don't remember. Yes, oh my... Dude, I cannot tell you how happy I am that the person who ended up fucking escaping is Emma. She deserves it so badly. My gosh. This girl deserves happiness and nothing else but happiness. Lisa Beck was born on December 21st, 1876 to Leo and Martha Beck and lived in a cottage in Devonshire. Her father made her small toys, using fabric from his textile factory, and treated her well. However, her father was severely in debt and was pushed into further debt when his close friend, Freddie Riley, convinced him to purchase the Minerva Armstrong. Man, fuck Freddie. Leo was a great guy. He was. He was a great father. He was a great husband. It's just that, dude, he made a massive mistake by listening to Freddy and actually going further into that. And some mistakes you just cannot go back from, buddy boy. Some mistakes, some mistakes are one shot. This caused an argument with his wife Martha, which caused her to leave him and elope with Freddy. Lisa watched her parents' relationship deteriorated from the sidelines and how her father began to turn to alcoholism. Ooh, Lisa's life spiraled further as Leo began selling off items in the house. And they experienced several break-ins from thieves. Oh, that's just lovely. Lisa matured quickly, and though her father started bringing Lisa to the factory, she was left alone a lot. Eventually, Leo was unable to provide properly for her, and Lisa was put into an orphanage on Wissa. Leo, oh wait, no, that's Wiss right now. Leo sent messages and money to the Bishop Duke for Lisa's care. But the money was likely embezzled by the corrupt staff. Lisa's only solace was the broken teddy bear her father made her before sending her to the orphanage. Aww. Overcome with debts, Leo wrote Lisa as the primary beneficiary, oh my god, my tongue, of compensation connected to an insurance policy. And the factory was burned down with him inside of it. Although this meant she had inherited a notable sum of money, she may not have had access to it until adulthood, and after the death of her mother, she remained in the orphanage. The orphanage was quickly transitioned into what's up? There it is. That is my new favorite word, what's up? After the connected church clinic diagnosed a large portion of the orphanage with mental illnesses, and Lisa began being treated as a mental patient on October 9th, 1889. At 12 years old, Lisa was able to escape the asylum, but then fucking Creature decided to be like, nope, you are not leaving, child, you're gonna go back. Who notified the nurse to bring her back. Among the volunteers was Lydia Jones, okay, who gave Lisa electroshock therapy, oh my god, which, ooh, dude, which resulted in negative long-term side effects. Around 1893, when she would have been 16, Lisa escaped from the asylum, which was later shut down and abandoned, with help from Orpheus! Yeah! Orpheus mentioned! The goats. The man, the myth, the legend, the most... Actually, he's not the most handsome, but he's very handsome. Orpheus provided Lisa with money and helped her change her name to Emma Woods. With her new identity, Emma relocated to Somerset? Okay. And opened a small flower shop, where she became well-liked by her customers. She would later, likely at age 22, receive a letter inviting her to O'Lettis Manor with a single thistle flower included in the letter. She was lured to the game, not with the promise of money or other wishes, but to be reunited with someone from her past who was specifically called an old friend. Are they talking about, Leo? Someone you once knew, an old friend who is dead. Okay, so it has to be like Leo. But that's very fucked up, actually. That is very fucked up. You invite her to reunite with her dad, who is now a hunter and is gonna kill her. What the hell? That is crazy. Also, hi, Fuka! Hi! I know it's like morning for you right now, so good morning. As she has... Where am I? As she has interacted with each of the other members in her game, Freddy, who was her dad's friend, Creature, who sponsored the orphanage she was at, Emily, who treated her at the asylum, as well as her father being the hunter. It is uncertain who her friend... Oh, wait, that's actually a good... That's a good way to put it. Okay, so... Okay. It wasn't actually specific who that friend was, so it could have been, like, anybody from the other participants. Before leaving, Emma closed down her shop and planted some Miss Wilmot's ghost flowers. That is something. Wait, I want to know what those flowers are. You know what? We've had history, a little bit of history class earlier. We're gonna go into some, I don't know. I don't know what I was gonna go with that. Anyways. Where are we? Events at the manor. Emma is unwittingly given drugs that heighten her fear and anxiety. Who the fuck gave you those drugs? I'm wondering if it was from the food, which worsens her already frail mental state. While the other three participants ended up recognizing each other, none of them realized Emma's true identity as Lisa Beck. I'm glad they didn't realize that. To be honest, they don't deserve her. Nobody in that game deserves freaking Emma. Though all were intrigued and suspicious towards Emma for different reasons. She grew tired of the constant arguments between Creature and Freddy. Oh yeah, let's have an argument between a bad person and another possibly worse person. I don't know. Asshole versus asshole. Who wins? And ended up hallucinating about the scarecrow in the indoor garden talking. Creature secretly witnessed this and disguised himself. Oh my god, yeah, as the scarecrow to gain Emma's attention due to his attraction towards her. Emma became close to Emily, who treated her with compassion and acceptance. After learning of her delusions, her relationship with Emily lessened Emma's attachment to the scarecrow. Oh, okay, that's a great detail that we're seeing right now. Okay. As Creature became more aggressive in his overtures. Oh my god. During the game, Emma took the scarecrow, which Creature had been hiding it, with her and burnt it to signal Emily of her whereabouts. This is still my favorite part in this event. Oh my god. I cannot believe this dumbass died like that. What a fucking idiot. Imagine taking such a big L. In the end, Emma was the only survivor in her game to escape and unknowingly reunite with her father, Leo. I also don't think that Emma knew that she was, like, accidentally killing somebody. She probably just took this scarecrow and she was like, oh, yeet! and then he was fucking in it and then died. Okay. Where? Oh. Unknowingly reunite with her father, Leo, which triggered a deep psychological reaction in both of them. Oh. Emma was eventually put into another manor. Game with a new group? What? Wait! That's not her only game? Oh, that sucks. With all of them suffering cloudy and incomplete memories, and was encouraged to keep a secret record of everything to sort out her memories. She died? Due to unknown causes, the last thing she could hear being... What? Wait, no, what? Wait, but I thought she escaped. But no, wait, the game is betraying me. What the fuck? What? You mean to tell me that when characters escape their game, that's not their final freaking status? They could die after that? That is crazy. No! No! Oh man, I was rooting for her so badly. I cannot believe it. Oh man. God dang it. Ugh, that's really sad. That's very, very sad. Let me look at some of that. Oh my god, it's little baby Emma. Look at that and her little toy from her dad. She's so cute. Oh, I'm assuming that's Emily. Okay. Oh, look at her little teddy bear in the back. What is that? Oh, those are pixels. Who the fuck is that? That's a child. That was a child. Oh my god! Oh, my heart! Oh, that is so adorable. Oh, wait, that is actually the cutest thing I've seen. Oh, I can't. Oh, that is. I'm so fucking glad that IDV decided to draw this. So glad. Ah, look at her! I like Emma. Emma is awesome. We love Emma in this house. Emma's great. We protect, even though she's already dead. But you know what? We protect Emma. Some characters had more than one game. Yeah. The only people I feel bad for are Lisa and the Doctor. Like, the Doctor did bad things, but honestly, it was her job, and Freddy and the Roach. You refuse to call him by name, you're like, Roach. Yeah. No, I agree. No, the Doctor, I also sympathize with her. I mean, she's been in a very complicated position, and obviously I don't justify her actions or anything, but you can see why she did what she did and where she came from, you know? Yeah. But what about Freddy? You know what? Freddy, everybody's favorite character. I cannot believe Freddy is gone. Oh my god, my favorite character in existence. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Said nobody ever. Not a single soul said that. Okay. We've got another... Are you also British? Let's see. Magician. He's 35. You know what my favorite thing about this game is so far? By far, my favorite thing is that a lot of the characters that I've seen so far are adults. They're adults. And they're not just adults. They're adults premium. Like, they're not just... Besides, I mean, obviously, there's gonna be characters like Emma, you know, young adults, whatever. But I mean, like, they're not just, like, 20 or 21. They're motherfucking 30 or whatever. Like, we've got some premium adults in this bitch, and I love that. I need more games like that. Please, give it to me. Okay, he's cunning, greedy, curious, forgetful. Oh, forgetful? That's... Hey, cut that out. That's... They copied me. They copied me. That's me. Magic. Magic tricks, suits. He likes well-crafted canes and suits. He dislikes being threatened. What is up with these freaking profiles, by the way? Like, sometimes they say the most normal shit. Like, yeah, oh man, you dislike being threatened? That's such a you thing, you know? I mean, I don't think anybody else can relate to that. What do you mean you like being threatened? A normal person should not dislike being threatened anyway, right? Like, what the fuck? Freddy merch one? Oh my god. Kill me. Oh, he's connected to Muro. Hey! Oh god, that is a lot of different names. Oh my god, we're stumbling upon different characters, like a new game. What the fuck is that? Fuck Leroy. Do we have a picture of this person? No, we don't. That's his dad. John Henry Anderson. That's a person. That is a grandpa. Okay. Alright, are there any warnings here? Oh my god, there's no warnings. Wait, what? An IDV page with no trigger warnings? That's crazy. Alright, I apologize, by the way. I have no idea how to pronounce his name. I'm just gonna say Survey Leroy. Yes. Survey. Bro, what the fuck is your nationality? They don't say it over here. Oh, well. Oh, wait, no. He began his magic career in Belgium. He's... Oh. It doesn't say he's from Belgium. And moved to London to open his own magic shop. Despite his proficiency in disappearing tricks, he has not gained approval from the public. In O'Lettis Manor, which has produced countless famous artists, could he find some new inspiration? Oh, okay, so that was his reason for joining the game, I guess. Sure, he's just a lad. You know what? He's just a guy. He truly is just a guy. Survey Leroy began his magic career in Belgium. Oh, I literally just read that. 2018. What the fuck? He had a backstory there. Born into a family of art dealers. So, oh my, I can't. I'm just gonna call him Leroy. I'm just gonna be like Leroy. That's it. Or, you know what? I'm just gonna say Roy. That's it. That's the safest thing I can go for. Roy had an unusual interest in magic shows in the theater since he was a child. As a child, he used to sneak into the backstage of the theater to peek at the props used by the magicians during their performances. Magic is a performance that deceives the audience's eyes, and those props and tricks are the magician's biggest secrets. So Roy, who often sneaks in, would often inevitably be driven out of the backstage by the magicians. Is that like his biggest crime, quote unquote crime, that he snuck in the freaking backstage? Ah, that is so fucking tame. In IDV standards, dude, that is just innocent. Despite this, he never gave up his desire to learn magic performances, but it was not until he met a great magician named John, that is the most basic ass name, that his desire would become reality. Okay, John. Okay, that's the grandpa. He was an amiable old man with a white beard, and he didn't mind the occasional offense from the young man. Roy quickly learned all kinds of magic tricks from John. He could pull a rabbit from his empty top hat, or catch a bullet hurtling toward him with his bare hands. He soon created a new act that created the illusion of a disappearing human body, which he called Azra Levitation. Okay. This won him countless applause, but Roy was not satisfied, and the illusion created by the machine and the stage lighting was easy to see through. He wanted a more flawless, crazier, and more permanent magic show, like the one described in the invitation letter. Not to deceive the audience's eyes, but to present the illusion in a real way. So he suspended the tour and embarked on a journey to Oletus Manor. I can't. Dude, his story is so innocent. It is actually... Oh my god. I cannot believe it. Okay, I'm not gonna read this right now. I'm gonna read the backstory. Yeah, and then when I get to the last member, I'll look at the map of the game. I think that would be like the best approach for me. Bro's a menace. I bet he steals balloon. Oh yeah, I bet he steals balloons on the free balloon day. I know, what a fucking asshole. How dare you, Roy? You are literally the worst character in this game. How could you do that? That is the biggest crime ever. Bonus manor game. Okay, yeah, we're gonna... Oh, he also had another game. Tutorial game most likely coexists with or is outright replaced by his canon... Oh, wait, what? He appears as a survivor during the tutorial game. It's worth noting, however, that the tutorial game most likely coexists with or is outright replaced by his canon man. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's look at this. Ever since he was young, Roy was fascinated with magic and would sneak into the backstage of magic performances. Okay, how dare you do that? You fucking criminal. How could you? This is worse than lawyer and thief. That's crazy. To inspect the props and tricks they used. Due to how important secrecy is to magic performances, the young Roy was always chased out until he met a great magician named John. John became his magic teacher and master and taught Sir... Oh my god, I almost said Survey Roy many magic tricks until Roy came up with his own trick he called Azra Levitation, which allowed the human body to disappear. One night during a performance, Roy neglected to check all props backstage, as he had discovered a young boy who had snuck in, Due to this, the performance... Did my cats just freaking sneeze? I feel like I heard one of them just sneeze. Wait, the performance quickly went wrong as he forgot to continue his checks. Though this seems to be a lie, as someone saw Roy sabotaging... Whoa. What happened there? When John locked himself into a device, the lock malfunctioned, and Roy was unable to get his master out in time before he died. To keep the audience from realizing a death had occurred, he used the Azra Levitation to make the body, and potentially himself as well, disappear to the audience's applause. Ooh. Damn. Wait. So, this sentence right here is kind of... It's kind of telling me that he, quote-unquote, killed his master. Like, he caused the death of his master. What are my cats doing? Yo! Okay, give me one moment. Cheddar just messed with his water fountain, and I gotta assemble it back. I'll be right back. Cheddar! What are you doing? Oh my goodness. You are so silly. Oh my god. Okay. I have acquired Cheddar who is now laying on my laps. Your paws are so wet. What were you doing? Oh my god. Bro was swimming in the water fountain. Are you okay? Goodness gracious. Oh, okay. I see how it is. You silly little goofy goober. Alright. You can go on your merry way, sir. Okay, so back to IDV. Cheddar, do not play with the water fountain again. I swear to God. But, so this is telling me that this motherfucker caused his master's death. Okay, so he's not... his story is not as innocent as I initially assumed. Got it. I mean, it's IDV. I guess they were gonna... I guess it's bound to happen, you know? Later, Roy would go on a tour, becoming more and more famous, but he still wasn't satisfied. He began to dream of enacting true magic and not just illusions and tricks, which led him to accept the invitation to Oletus Manor. Okay, so he really cared about fame. IDV just got a 1 gigabyte update. What? Wait, are you serious? Oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. Am I... Let me... Hang on. Let me finish reading this, and then I'm gonna update IDV while I'm watching the YouTube video. December 5th. Roy arrives at the mansion on his mission to find a missing person. What do you mean? Oh, wildling. Wildling? Wildling. Oh my god, that's Muro. Dude. And obtain the new game location as instructed by his invitation. He arrives at 1F02 and sees William and Naib at the room. Whoever those are, we still don't know yet. Roy questions them about Muro's disappearance. William doesn't know what's happening, and Naib lies to Roy that Muro must have escaped through the window. Roy further presses Naib that the weather is too harsh for Muro to survive and that it's impossible, to which William agrees before they leave the room. Well, there's very few 100% innocent characters in IDV. Yeah, I kind of figured. Also, hi, we've got a new chatter too on Twitch. Oh my god, we're getting a lot of new people. Hello. Well, since we have a lot of new people, I just want to take like a 30-second tangent and tell you guys that we have a Discord server. So, if you want to join in and talk about IDV or whatever it is you want to talk to, go on ahead. The links are both on my Twitch's profile and also on my YouTube. So, you'll find those over there. But anyways, where the fuck were we? Oh god. Roy inspects the window and becomes suspicious when he realizes the missing person couldn't have escaped through the jammed window. Kurt! Oh my god, Kurt? Wait, Kurt? Like the kitty cat, Kurt? Oh, shit! Wait, I got, I'll show you guys Kurt, if you don't know who that is. Wait, give me a moment. We're taking a little... I keep going on a tangent like every single second. Oh my goodness! Here. Boom. Look at that. Look at him. Look at this little kitty. That's Kurt. Ah, I love cats so much. Anyways, back to this. Kurt enters the room and they both have a small talk regarding William and Naib before he leaves. Roy further investigates the bathroom and discovers an apple on the twig in the bathtub. Roy concludes that Muro couldn't have escaped as the window is jammed and thinks he has to be inside the manor somehow. Roy has a chat with Kurt regarding the twig he discovered in the bathroom yesterday. Kurt says that the apple on the twig belongs to Muro, used to feed his boars. Kurt advises Roy to check outside, as Muro goes outside every day to feed the boars. Uh-oh. Don't tell me Muro is dead, like, after the events from Hullabaloo? Damn. Roy closely inspects the boar and barely escapes by throwing the twig to lure the boars away from him, quickly getting inside. Roy is exhausted from his encounter with the boars and goes to the kitchen for a drink. He sees Naib, who's about to move Muro's corpse, which is stuffed inside a dead boar. Roy asks Naib what is he doing with the boar, but Naib brushes him off before dragging the boar away. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm sorry. I just had to. My brain was like processing that sentence just now. What? What? First of all, who the fuck is Naib? Like, I gotta know. I mean, obviously, we're gonna get to know that person, like, after this profile. But Muro's corpse was stuffed inside a dead boar? Ew! Why would you do that? Roy asks Knight what is he doing with the boar, but Knight brushes him off before dragging the boar away. Why? Okay, Muro's dead. Well, I guess. He escaped from the hula baloo match, only for him to fucking die later. So, you know what? That happened. I guess you can never trust any character in IDV to survive, huh? Roy is suspicious about the boar and follows Naib. Roy further questions Naib as he makes his way outside. Naib makes an excuse that the kitchen couldn't preserve the boar's freshness and that he has to bring the boar outside to prevent the decomposition. Roy asks why Naib didn't leave it outside earlier, but Naib refuses to answer further and continues to drag the boar. Little did they know, William overheard their conversation. What is happening over here? Roy waits out inside the kitchen so that Naib will let his guard down and leave the dead boar alone. I just want to know why Naib killed him. Like, what was his motivation? Hopefully we'll get to see once we read about him. As Roy tries to leave, he sees that Naib has returned to check on the dead boar again. Roy manages to evade by going to the entrance hall. He checks the drawer, only to find that it is locked, which makes Kurt pry open the drawer after Roy leaves. Roy believes that Naib is the one behind Muro's disappearance and goes outside to confront him. This conversation is overheard by William and is interrupted by Kurt before things can escalate between Roy and Naib. Kurt tells Naib and Roy that he has found Muro's diary inside the locked drawer, but to read the diary, they have to play this game. Roy rejects the offer as this isn't the time to read and that they have to solve the mystery on Muro's disappearance. He sarcastically mocks Naib before leaving. Roy waits for Naib to leave his room at night, demanding that Naib tells him what he's doing at night. Naib tries to dodge Roy's questions, but Roy tells Naib that he knows what he had done to Muro, and that each of the Manor game participants has their own mission. On December 7th, we're getting there, guys, we're getting there. Roy checks the dead boar outside. As the boars and Naib aren't awake yet, Roy sees the boars surrounding the dead boar, and they quickly scatter upon seeing Roy. Before Roy can further inspect the boar, Naib stops his investigation and warns him to not get close to the dead boar. Yeah, cause that's gonna make you look less suspicious, buddy boy. Roy gets a drink and leaves Naib alone, and why would you leave... And as he gets a drink, Naib calls Roy out for lack of respect to the other's belonging, and calls him ill-mannered. Dude. Okay, murderer on murderer conversation calling the other murderer disrespectful. That's great. This causes Roy to become increasingly frustrated as he isn't making progress to his investigations. With Naib obstructing him from getting close to the boar, Roy picks up the poison dropped from the cabinet during his chase with the rats, which further infuriates him. Roy has a small chat with Naib regarding strange things happening around the manor. Roy implies that the only thing that is strange are his roommates, including Naib, as well as the dead boar Naib is preventing him from seeing. Damn, so like... so, in this game, Muro died even before, like, a potential match fucking happens. Like, he deadass survived a whole ordeal with the hullabaloo only to end up fucking dead and stuffed in a boar firsthand. Oh my god. A free A tier for Painter in the new patch? I wish I could understand the tiers yet, but I am excited for you. I will learn about the tiers later. Roy diverges a plan by convincing William to eat the dead boar's leg that Naib has left outside to preserve its freshness. Along with some wine, Roy then goes outside to inspect the dead boar again, but Naib has reached the dead boar first. Roy believes that it's best to leave Naib alone and wait for William to inspect the boar. Roy goes to the kitchen for some wine, unaware that Naib is following him. Roy's drink was disrupted by the rats. He puts the poison into his drink in order to kill the rats for good. Oh, okay. Inadvertently causing William to consume the... Oh, William drinks the wine instead. Oh god, that's sad. Hello, William. Who are you? Oh, this is the forward guy? Well, first of all, forward is such a weird title. Like, how is that a title? I don't know. I don't know. But also, he's hot. Unfortunately, he died with a very, very dull death. Like, that is such a boring way to go out, buddy. I'm sorry. I apologize in your stead. Roy hides the poison inside the drawer and returns to the dining room. Roy sees Naib carrying the boar's leg. He sees this as an opportunity to inspect the dead boar, with Naib being distracted with the cooking. Okay, so now we have 2 people dead. So we only have Naib and Roy left. Okay. Roy inspects the dead boar, but he needs sharp tools to see what was stuffed inside the boar, and returns to the kitchen to get him. Roy has a chat with William as William... Oh, thanks him for the suggestion. Oh, wait, shit, wait. William didn't die, never mind. Oh, he got poisoned, but I guess it wasn't, like, a life-threatening poison. Roy returns back to the drawer for the poison bottle, but is confronted by Kurt. Oh, Kurt exists. Yeah. Wait. I just confused myself. So we have Kurt... We got Kurt, Roy, William, and Naib. Oh, so wait, isn't it typically like having 4 survivors and 1 hunter? But then they have Muro, that's like the 5th participant, so... Oh, I guess we'll get to see which one of them will be the hunter. Oh, that's crazy. Don't tell me who's gonna be the hunter, we're gonna find out. Roy returns back to the drawer for the poison bottle, but is confronted by Kurt. Kurt accuses Roy for his attempted murder on William. After William witnessed Roy trying to cause an accident years ago... Oh! Okay, so this is William's relation over here. So he was kind of like the witness to Roy's accident that caused his mentor's death. Roy denies it, saying that it's all an accident, but Kurt refuses to believe him and tries to snatch the poison bottle from Roy. The fight is interrupted by Naib. Roy is eliminated by William Ellis. It's unknown how his death happened, but this further causes the executioner, the gamekeeper, to enter the manor to capture both William and Naib due to both of them breaking the rules of killing participants before the game begins. Oh my god, dude. Oh, this fucking match is so funny. Like, you got 2 participants dead before the game even began. Also, Roy died? Shit. Okay, he got clocked by a handsome man. He got clocked by a hot guy, so I'm okay with that. Yeah. Some theories go into detail about Roy's motivations and logic for his backstory. Okay, here's Magician. He looks okay. He doesn't look that bad. That's kind of crazy, though. That the match didn't even happen. Like, the gamekeeper was just like, you, get the fuck out of my game. You broke the rules, and that's it. That's how it ended. That's how it ended. The host was not feeling the game. Yeah, I wonder why. Dude, like, I can imagine, right, the host being so fucked up. They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna be bringing these people. We're gonna be making them suffer. As they go in this match, there's gonna be a hunter hunting them down, and they try to escape, blah, blah, blah. But this time, like, damn, whoa, wait, the participants are, like, really, really murder hungry. These fuckers killed 2 people before the match began. I don't think we can recover from this. Abort mission. So yeah, that happened. Ah, shit, wait, where did Magician go? Hang on. Let's look at his trivia, I guess. Who are you based on, my guy? I just read that. He's based on and named after Sylvain Leroy, a famous Belgian Oh, magician and illusionist from the 19th and 20th century. He's most famous for inventing the levitation illusion trick, Azrael levitation. Oh my god, wait, this guy is based on someone real? Oh shit. He was good friends with a Hungarian-American escapologist, Harry Houdini, who escapologist is... Oh! Okay, so that's good to know. So escapologist is also based on somebody. What the fuck is this picture? He was conceived as a gangster leader going by the name of Lorenzo Mortisci, or Mortisci, during his creation before his release. Ah. Okay, so... He got a model optimization, whatever. Bro! What is this face? Why do you look like that? Oh my goodness. Get this guy out of my screen. Let me look at this guy. Leroy. Oh, there's not much going on here. Okay. Azra, the floating princess. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, so. We got the first row out of the way. Let's go ahead and watch this video. Identity V lore explained for beginners. Start your journey here. Let's see how much more they touch upon. Like, I wonder if they're gonna go touch upon things that I haven't seen yet as a beginner. So let's see. Bro is mewing. Oh my god.
So, as some of you might have noticed, last month I am...
Most people in IDV died, like, before the game started. Oh! Oh, that's interesting to know. Wait, that's kind of goofy.
Embarked on a noble quest, making...
Also, let me know if the audio is too loud or if it's too low. Also, here's the channel that I'm watching the video from, Silmina. Yeah, that's not, again, just for the sake of saying, this is not my video. I'm just reacting to somebody else's video. There we go.
Videos about Identity 5. Why? Because apparently...
There's an IDV iceberg? Oh my gosh.
Stop torturing myself by trying to make sense of something that's designed to be confusing. And guess what? A lot of players are right there with me, still scratching their heads and asking, where do I even start with this story? Can't blame you. The Identity 5 lore is like an onion wrapped in a mystery.
Let me see if I can play this actually at another speed. Let's go with 175. Can we do it?
Tucked into an enigma and maybe fried for good measure.
No, that's way too fast. I'll go with 1.5.
Sure, especially if you're new or just dipping your toes into the deep spooky rabbit hole that is IDV lore. Think of it.
In Dead by Daylight, people get sucked into the other realm but aren't really dead. I'm wondering if people just assume they're dead. Oh, so that's very different. The Yippie creature got popular thanks for an IDV... What Yippie creature?
There's a puzzle where every...
Am I living in a cave?
Another puzzle. Even me, your humble lore enthusiast who started this chaotic journey back in January 2023, still gets tripped up sometimes. And, well, don't get started on the lore veteran.
This person is a new player too. 2023 is not a long time ago.
As we all sometimes get lost in the labyrinth of theories and storylines. But fear not, that's what I'm here for. In this video, I'm rolling out the red carpet of clarity, at least for the basic understanding of the whole IDV lore. Here you'll find the answer about where to start. What's the deal with the lore? And why does Identity 5 have more side stories than a Netflix anthology series? My mission is to help you go from, what the heck is this to, oh, okay, that makes sense, maybe. So grab your snacks, maybe a notepad, and prepare...
You hear that, guys? Grab your snacks.
This is your favorite and mildly confused broadcaster, Silmina, signing in.
The new
oh my god, not the ads. Get the fuck... Oh my god.
Recipes with more toppings, all
alright. Main story.
Let's start with one simple, burning question that you probably ask at one point of playing this game. What the heck is this game even about? Well, if you strip it down, Identity 5 is basically a game where 4 survivors get smacked around by one hunter. Or the opposite.
Yeah, we kinda know that. Pizza Hut, my favorite IDV lore. I know, me too.
You know the ones. They don't just decode ciphers, they decode your sanity. It's pure chaos, just like the lore. Anyway, for most players, the big questions remain. What's the story here? Who are these survivors? What are these so-called monsters?
Ooh, look at that art.
Zombies rising from their graves for another round of suffering? Or are they just really...
Bro, what the fuck is that hunter? Why does that motherfucker look goofy as fuck?
Tragic backstories. The answer to that question lies in an event called the Manor Games. What is the Manor Game, you ask? Alright, let me give it to you straight. That whole 4 survivors versus 1 hunter stress-inducing mess we play is officially called the Manor game. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Because all the participants are either invited to the manor or just stumble in like, oh look, free real estate.
Free real estate is wild.
Others to sell cryptocurrency.
Oh my god, girl.
These survivors are lured to the manor by a shady figure known as the manor owner. It's believed to be Orpheus. So for simplicity, let's just say
dude.
Orpheus is running the show here.
Dude.
Ultimately, these survivors are lured to the manor by a shady figure known as
Dude.
the manor owner. It's believed to be Orpheus.
Dude. I mean, look at this guy. How can you not, like, as a sane person, right? I mean, just some of you guys are saying, as a sane person, how could you not find this man attractive?
For simplicity, let's just say Orpheus is running the show here.
Bon Bon, the bane of my existence.
Is it out of spite? A grudge? A need for better dinner party guests? Not exactly. He's actually luring them in to test a special medicine.
Good lord.
Yep, you heard that right. Our survivors, the ones we cry over in matches, are basically glorified guinea pigs. But wait, what's the deal with this medicine? Why is he making it? Who's involved? When did he start? How? Alright, chill besties. I could ramble for hours, but let's keep it brief. Orpheus is supposedly cooking up this miracle drug to help his childhood friend Alice. Poor Alice had her life ruined when bandits rolled into her home, murdered her parents, and left her traumatized. Orpheus' big brain idea? Make her forget the whole thing and give her some shiny new memories. Sweet, right? Except, what I just said is a theory. Why a theory? Oh, we'll get to
that's a theory.
now. Patience, darling. Anyway, the whole Manor game we're playing is just a reenactment of these experiments. Since there are so many survivors from God knows where, there are multiple game sessions. We're talking Game 0, Game 2, Game 4, Game 5. Well,
What the fuck was all of that?
Each game has its own tea, which I spill in my other videos if you want the...
Oh my... Holy shit, who is this guy? Wait! This guy. This guy on the very far left. Can you guys please tell me who this man is? Please, he looks really hot. Oh my gosh, that is very attractive. That's Wu Chang, but that's his nymph ward skin. What? Oh, wait, that's a hunter, isn't it? Oh, that's the hunter with the link click skins. Oh my god. You know what? That person might become my favorite hunter besides Evil Reptilian.
Details. So, now you know who the survivors are and why they're here. But what about the hunters? You know, those gorgeous beings we all simp for, and also the terrifying nightmares that make us scream? Why are some hunters so drop-dead beautiful while others look like they crawled out of a Lovecraft novel? Here's the breakdown. Hunters fall into several categories. They could be humans supervising the manor game, hallucinations caused by the experimental drug, robots, ghosts, or straight up
Categories of hunters. Supervisors of the game. Wait, what? Drugs effect, hallucinations. So you're telling me some hunters actually don't exist? They're just hallucinations? Okay, there's a robot, ghost, Lovecraft, deities, what the fuck?
Lovecraftian deities. Yep, deities. There's no real explanation for why ghosts and deities are hanging out here. It just is, because Identity 5 is where the historical meets the paranormal, and logic checks its bags at the door. If you're mad at
Historical meets the paranormal is a good way to put it, I think.
Nevertheless, hunters are those things I mentioned earlier. Humans, hallucinations, ghosts, deities, and a robot. By now, you're probably like, what even is this game anymore?
I think the one that makes me the saddest is the hallucination part, because it really just tells me that some of the hunters don't even exist. Like, they're not even ghosts. They're just hallucinations made from the drugs that, like, the survivors have taken.
Well, folks, this is just the tip of the iceberg, so brace yourself. Don't worry, though. I'll be your guide through this chaotic mess until the very end. Let's keep going, shall we? Alright, so now you know what the manor game is, who the survivors are, and what the hunters represent. But you're probably still wondering, what's the deal with the main story? You know, the one where you play as a hot journalist infiltrating the manor to unravel its spooky mysteries? Well, buddy, here's the tea. That storyline you're playing, it's also part of the manor game. Specifically, it's believed to be the grand finale, aka...
Wait. Ma'am, say that again?
The hunters represent. But you're probably still wondering, what's the deal with the main storyline? You know, the one where you play as a hot journalist infiltrating the manor to unravel its spooky mysteries? Well, buddy, here's the tea. That storyline you're playing, it's also part of the manor game. Specifically, it's believed to be the grand finale, aka...
Okay, so it's... the main story that we're experiencing is supposedly occurring after every match happened in the past. That makes sense. I think that makes sense. I mean, I had... I mean, that was kind of insinuated when we played Closing Night, that it took place before the main story, so...
Ashes of Memory. Let me break it down for you. Ashes of Memory dropped in 2023, and when pieced together with the events released in 2022 and way back in 2018, is thought to wrap up the Manor Games saga. That's why if you just jumped into the main story, you're probably sitting there like, what is happening? But
yeah,
don't panic. Since you've got the basics of the Manor game, its survivors, and its shady purpose, you're already ahead of the curve. Oh, and let's not forget the latest buzz, the Closing Night. What's that, you ask? That's another chapter of the Manor game, and features the infamous Group 8. Group 8 includes characters nicknamed Dead 1, Dead 2, Dead 3, Dead 4, and Violetta. Look, she's the only one everyone's simping. Super cheery vibes, right? If you're
everybody's dead.
I've already spilled it in one of my videos, so feel free to check that out. And
Violetta special, I put her on a separate video. Oh my god, that's so base. I will say though, many died because of a woman. No! No! Oh my gosh. You know what, this person is funny as fuck. Wait a minute. I'm gonna subscribe. That's crazy. Nah, I really enjoyed the characters from this story. They were amazing. I think the one that intrigued me the least was Muro, actually. He was kind of okay in this story, but everybody else was amazing in their own way. I loved just like hearing more and more. I just wanted to learn more about them. Also, don't get me started about Joker's voice actor. That man killed it.
if you're a lore perfectionist,
Oh, and we got Nagito at home type shit. This motherfucker. Yeah. I knew it when I first his voice. I was like, why is his voice so familiar? It's fucking Nagito.
and want every excruciating detail, hit up the lore experts. You can find them in the IDV official Discord or in any other community forum like Reddit. They've got you covered.
While starting my
Oh my-
first of
stop.
successful businesses, I foolishly did my own accounting.
Did someone say Muro? Oh, do you love Muro? Aw. When I keep NDA? What's NDA? Stated IDV, the main character was Orpheus. See that? Yeah, that's what I heard.
So by now, you probably have a decent grasp of the Identity 5 storyline layers and the chaotic puzzle that is the Manor game. But let me stop you right there because if you're about to ask, what about the other group's stories? I've got news for you.
Oh my
Not
gosh.
everything has been uncovered by the developers. Yep, you heard me.
Really?
The devs
So some of these characters exist, but we still don't have, like, game lore for them? That's crazy.
have only spilled the tea on groups 4, 8, and 9, plus a slice of the final game, or Ashes of Memory. The rest, a whole bunch of mysteries just hanging out in limbo.
Wow.
How do people
What
even
the
figure out what
fuck?
happened to characters like Aesop, Vera, Emil, and the rest of the crew? Excellent question. Let's revisit what I said earlier.
Oh my god,
The
tentacles.
IDV storyline is like a puzzle, but with a twist. Each puzzle piece is its own puzzle. Yep, it's puzzles on puzzles. Let's break it down. If you want to figure out the grand finale of the Manor games, you
What the fuck is all of that? Game 0 goes to game 5. What the fuck is a 3A, 3B? Oh my god. Oh my god.
first need to know what the Manor game is, what went down in Game 0, Game 1, Game 2, and so on. And yes, each of those games is a puzzle too. Take Game 8, aka the Hullabaloo, for example. You need to know who participated, what happened, why it happened, and so on.
Oh yeah, Joseph. I know Joseph. He's a hunter. He's a very attractive one. He's been up for 7 years, but nobody knows what his connection is to the Lord. What the fuck? Wait, damn. So there's a lot of characters like that? I didn't know.
Now, let's zoom in on the question who. You'll need to check every character's serial number to get who participated in Game 8, which is tiring, right? But then we got their number, so let's say Game 8 consists of...
Dead 1, Dead 2, Dead 3.
Dead 2, Dead 3, Dead 4, and Violetta. Let's zoom in again, this time into Violetta. To understand her, you need her entire backstory, including who she is, why she joined the Manor game, and what happened to her during it. Sounds manageable? Oh no, darling, it's not. Because even her backstory is scattered across multiple sources, such as her official backstory, deduction quests...
Okay, that's kind of...
like the 2020 Christmas
That's
event
kind of
and
what
letters from
we've
characters like
went
Smiley
through
Face, Weeping
so
Clown,
far.
and others. Don't
Yeah, I
forget
kind of know
costumes and
that.
accessories descriptions, because those drop lore crumbs too. And once you finally scrape together Violetta's backstory, you still need to figure out what happened to her in the game. Tiring, right?
Is her name pronounced Violetta or
But when you manage
Violetta?
to do
I
that,
actually
you'll now
forgot.
move on to other participants like Mike and Muro. After piecing them together, you tackle the larger picture of what happened in Game 8. Rinse and repeat for every game, every group, every layer. But is my analysis canon? Maybe. Or maybe it's just a really strong theory backed by scattered evidence. Thanks to NetEase's writing being, perhaps, intentionally vague, there's plenty of room for interpretation. For example, Martha's illegal surgery. Is it an abortion? A C-section? Something else? Even the word illegal could refer to the medicine used rather than the surgery itself. See what I mean? Ambiguity everywhere.
Yeah, well, I don't think that matters much, to be honest. How ambiguous the quote-unquote illegal thing that happened to her is. What matters is that the result remains the same, is that the illegal surgery or procedure that was happening to her, it resulted in her and her unborn child dying. So yeah, there's some ambiguous details that I don't think really matter that much, such as this. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other ambiguous details that probably do matter, but I think this was not really the best example.
Is it an abortion? A C-section? Something else?
All we know is that his twin died and that he's pursuing immortality as capturing people in photos, and he has mercury poisoning? What? There's also a character whose lore makes as much sense as explaining why the pink is terrible. Wait, what? What?
Was it in July or November? The calendar says July, then switches to November. But William Ellis's letter claims it already ended by November. So, which is it?
Hey! Wait, November 2? Oh shit, wait, that's my birthday. What happened? What happened on my birthday, sir? Wait, what happened? It's a translation error? Forward's diary. Oh, it's Buff Guy's diary. Oh! Wait, this is the events that we just read. With, like, the whole, weirdo groups.
Confusing, right?
With a freaking boar.
Sometimes the devs clean up these inconsistencies.
Wait, you mean to tell me that the freaking incidents with Merle being stuffed inside a boar happened on my birthday? What?
But for the rest, theories, lots of them.
This poor
Some make
dude.
sense, others are pure chaos. Think of the clues like a bunch of dots, lots of them. The developers gives us the dots, but no lines. We, the players, have to connect them ourselves. From 5 dots, you can make a star, a pentagon, or some wild abstract shape. It's all up to interpretation until they give another dot, and another, and another. And all that effort? It might solve one mystery, like, who is Violetta? But to figure out the entire Identity 5 story? Oh honey, good luck. Every piece of the puzzle has to fit without contradicting another. And with clues being as rare as a perfect basement rescue from Naiad with detention, it's no easy feat. Even some people would suggest that you don't even try to deep into the Identity 5 lore, as it is something that might give you a headache.
I mean, it does give you a headache, but it's like in a good way. I actually really love... I love the fact that it doesn't really hold your hands with the story. I feel like it's part of the beauty of it. And I mean, the way that they're tackling the lore when they're not being straightforward with it, honestly, that's like a very risky choice. I'm very 50-50 on that when it comes to media. It needs to be handled well, and I think that for Identity V, it's very fitting considering the aesthetics of the game itself. I think it's very fitting the way that they're approaching the lore and how they're presenting it to us, basically.
Question, because I'm about to spill on that right now. Yeah, there's more to the story, as what we are just finished is the guide of the main story.
Side stories.
If you've made it this far, congratulations. You've officially unlocked Basic Lore Understanding 101 in Identity.
Thanks! Oh, thanks, Selmina.
Wait, basic? What's next? Well, let's address the elephant in the room. Side stories. Yep, alongside the main storyline, there's a mountain of side stories to dig through. We're talking about the Essence stories, the Call of the Abyss, the Truth and Inference, the Ivory Tower series, the crossovers,
what the fuck?
Events, and the seasonal events, like summer or Christmas.
Okay, so that's basically like events in Gacha or whatever. That's... That's kind of normal. You gotta get event stories here and there. Dream Witch's lore doesn't make sense. She has connections. All we know is she showed up and told everyone they're her bitches, and she turned some guy into a lizard. Wait! Did she turn Professor into a lizard? Wait, I like that guy. He's very attractive. I actually have my eyes on Professor. Like, based on design, so far he's like my favorite.
They're important. Some of these side side stories sneakily tie back to the main storyline and drop clues that are absolutely essential to piecing together the bigger picture. Feeling overwhelmed yet? Welcome to the chaos that is Identity 5 lore. But hey, we've come this far, so let's keep the train rolling. Time to dive into the side stories, starting with Essence stories.
I assume the journalists were playing in the main story is just reading a book, and that's why characters have botanized. That's actually what I assumed, too.
That's why you hear terms like Season 19 Essence 1 or Season 20 Essence 2. What makes essences unique is that they each have a distinct theme, and here's where the headache begins. Every essence comes with its own story. To unravel these stories, players need to piece together the lore from essence-related items like skins, accessories, and of course, the promotional video. Yep, just like with the main storyline, the essence stories require you to connect the dots yourself. Take Season 20 Essence 1, for example. On the surface, it has a fun winter sports theme, but lurking beneath is a creepy story inspired by Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None. Fun, right?
Aww.
Well, if you find piecing together
Ah, look at those cute stickers, though.
Then sure. Sometimes, though, essence stories are more obvious. When they're paired with in-game events, the storyline is laid out a little more clearly. A great example is Season 28 Essence 2, which coincided with the 2023 Mid-Autumn Festival, or Season 33 Essence 1, which tied into the 2024 summer event. While most Essence stories are standalone, meaning that they don't connect to other stories, some are part of a series. Examples of these series include The Banquet of Vanities, The Princess in the Desert, and The Sins and Virtues.
That is a lot of titles for me to remember, honey.
Call of the Abyss and Truth and Inference. Yep, these two iconic storylines, they're technically part of the Essence stories. But don't worry, I'll unravel their mysteries for you in due time. If you feel tired yet, get some tea or anything. It'll end soon, so don't worry.
Oh, I'm good, don't worry. My brain is so big. We got this.
Now
The Call of the
The
Abyss.
Call of the Abyss, which is another word for IDV's most dramatic annual extravaganza. This isn't just any tournament. It's a global battlefield where teams claw their way to the top to claim the title of #1 on the planet. Think of it as the Oscars, but for Identity 5. But little do players know that there's a whole juicy backstory tied to this spectacle.
The Great Race? What?
The Call of the Abyss is a brainchild of Orpheus. Yes, Orpheus, our
What?
novelist turned detective. He penned this creepy little masterpiece back in his writing days.
Oh, wait! I remember this! I remember watching, character trailers. I didn't finish watching them all, but one of them was, like, Orpheus's backstory. And I remember seeing some, like, little tidbits of this race.
Since the game's debut, we've been treated to 7 of these eerie side stories, with the 8th one just about ready to blow our minds. And honey, these aren't just
Ooh.
tales. They're sprinkled with breadcrumbs that tie into the main lore. Some are subtle, while others are, well, practically waving red flags. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. How do people not know there's lore here? Honestly, darling, it's because the storytelling is more detective mystery than soap opera. Just like the Essence stories, you've got to sift through Essence skins, accessories, promo videos, and event descriptions to piece it all together. It's like a treasure hunt, except the treasure is more cryptic than your ex's text. Sure, starting with
Oh,
Call of Duty
gosh.
4, they've made it a bit easier to follow as the developers made some direct approaches in telling the story, but still, this ain't for the casuals. If you feel overwhelmed yet, well, honey, try to bear with it because there's the Truth and Inference. That's another juicy side story people just can't get enough of.
Ugh! Dude, this game loves tentacles.
Truth, Inference is Identity 5's fancy way of celebrating its anniversaries.
Oh my god, there's an animated short? Oh, period.
Connected characters and gripping tales. If the design feels a bit familiar for you, well, that's because it takes major inspiration from Sherlock Holmes. Around the Orpheus Detective Agency, run by the iconic duo, Mr. Inference and Lady Truth. Hence the title of the
Hope and Despair? Wait, Danganronpa?
These two unravel all sorts of bizarre, mysterious cases.
What?
And just when you think things can't get any more interesting, in walks a paranormal detective, adding a sprinkle of spooky...
He's hot.
However, the best part of the series is that the story is served on a silver platter. No need
Oh my god, a normal looking guy with normal eyes? That's so weird.
Plus, the Truth, Inference series doesn't stop there. There are offline packages, and even a novel tied to it, just in case you're hungry for more detective drama. Sure,
What
it's
the
labeled as a
fuck?
side story, but in fact, it's so well done it could steal the spotlight. Honestly,
Damn, I wanna watch that.
Clever, fun, and a great read.
I would love to watch that. The Ivory
It
Tower.
might seem like it's just about school-themed character skins at first, like, you know, rocking those cute uniforms. However, it turns out that there's actually more to it. Starting from Season 33, the series got its own story centered around Deamery Academy, a fictional school that serves as the main setting. The plot follows the detective club at Deamery Academy, with Murrow, Patricia, Emma, and Norton as the main crew solving mysteries. I skipped this one when it came out. Don't judge me though. There's a lot of Identity 5 lore to keep up with. But now,
What
I'm
the
kind of curious
fuck?
thinking about going back to check it out. With so many side stories in the game, it's easy to overlook a few, but this one feels worth a
Oh
second.
my god, you have the boar
Maybe
with
I'll
you.
dig into it and share what I find with you later.
The
Right,
crossover
has so many
stories.
crossovers, it's practically showing off at this point. If you're dying to know the full list, don't worry. I've got you covered in my
Oh,
previous
hi,
video,
ma'am.
where I spill all the
Ah, it's
crossovers
Kaede!
before.
Persona 5!
Some of these events really know how to tempt us with goodies like frames, portraits, stickers, and even free skins.
Ooh.
These crossover stories are definitely in the side hustle category. Do I think they connect to the main lore? Probably not. They're usually all about hyping up the featured franchise instead of diving into IDV's own juicy storyline. But hey, I haven't played through most of these stories, so there could be some hidden breadcrumbs linking them to the main lore. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. So, if you've cracked the code on whether these crossovers tie into the main story, slide into my comments and let me know. I'm all ears.
Okay, ma'am. Seasonal
Let's not forget
stuff.
the seasonal events and special occasions in Identity 5. They're like the unexpected gifts that keep on giving. Events like the Christmas specials, charity events, and more always come with side stories. And here's the kicker. They often sneak in little crumbs of the main lore, which makes them a must-watch, or rather, must-play, for all you lore detectives out there. Take the 2020 Christmas Nocturne event, for example. It gave us some heavy insights. Kevin's past relationship with Angelina, and Patricia's heartbreaking struggle with rejection in both her
Ooh.
hometown and her childhood environment.
I guess we're gonna get to know these characters later.
Wondrous Journey, or Autumn Reverie, which dive deep into the backstories of specific characters, giving us all the feels while connecting the dots to the bigger picture.
Lore
These
enthusiasts.
side stories aren't just filler, they're puzzle pieces to the grander mystery of Identity 5. If you made it to this point, you'll by now realize that Identity 5 lore is like a box of puzzles, inside another box of puzzles. And just when you think you've got it figured out, another piece drops, and you're back to square one. So, if your first thought is, this is way too confusing, congratulations, you're just like me when I first dove into this
Nee.
series. Well, to be honest, I still feel that way every time a storyline is left hanging, which is, like, many times. The main storyline itself, as we know, is still unfinished. The Manor games, aside of the Game 4, Game 8, and Game 9, remain shrouded in mystery. To make matter worse, there are
Oh my
many
god, what is that
characters that are
outfit?
either incomplete, wildly cryptic, or both. So, the question is, how do we even begin to make sense of this chaos? Enter the fandom website, a lifesaver for anyone trying to untangle the lore. Dedicated players from around the world analyze and document the game's storyline, writing up character profiles and event breakdowns to make it easier for the rest of us to keep up. It's like a library of lore, and trust me, it's a lifesaver. Still confused? Don't worry, the IDV community has your back. Across Reddit, Discord, Twitter, and every other platform.
She's
there are
just
players
bringing
who
information
practically
about the rest of it. Okay, so yeah, that was informative. I like that. I think that was informative. She touched upon a lot of things that we already knew, but again, she brought up a bunch of stuff that I didn't know about. So that was good. I know she has another playlist here with like the whole main story, but with like different groups. So I'm honestly really excited to know about all of that. I'm almost wondering if these videos of her actually just go over like the whole freaking wiki page stories that I'm looking at right now. Like I'm reading all these character profiles and then she just like touches upon everything in those videos. That would be so funny. But yeah, let me see. Okay, so let's continue. Let me see how far I can go. I would love for me to finish this whole row, this whole second row. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it before stopping the stream, though, for the night. So, we'll see, honestly. Okay, let's go to Explorer. I love it when people say Identity V isn't a horror game. Yeah, it might not be a physical horror. Yeah, I know, but it's ungodly emotional and psychological. Yeah, I know. It's been 2 hours, and we literally only went over 6 profiles. Apparently I can't count today. Although, to be fair, a lot of it was lost in yapping, and then we watched that YouTube video, okay? So, yeah. But even if we don't finish the second row tonight, I mean, it is... Shorter streams typically happen to me during work days, which is like weekdays. So, on Friday, I'll most likely have a much longer stream because I'm really invested in this shit and I want to learn as much as possible. So, I know that Friday I'm gonna be streaming this again. It's just a continuation. I'll be going over more of the character profiles and playing, I guess, a couple matches here and there to get used to the game. But yeah, if we don't get to finish this row tonight, we're gonna see it on Friday. Alright, Explorer, you are not that good looking. Oh my god, he's British! Fun reminder. The horror of identity comes from the horror of humankind. Yeah, that's a really good way to put it. Holy shit, that's a great way to put it. Fun reminder that Violetta might not be able to get a once skin? Wait, one skin due to her because tragedy is being born at all. Ooh, that doesn't sound nice for Violetta. Aw. Okay, let's see. He's 20. Wait, he's my age? You're my age? Bitch. How can you look that ugly at 25? Like, that's honestly an L, but okay, pop off. Oh, this is Kurt! Oh! Okay, March 1st. Working class, he's absent-minded, fanciful, neurotic, and adventurous. He loves narrating, reading, travel journals, and novels. Oh, he likes novels? Awesome. He dislikes insects? Me too, buddy. Me too. Lorraine Miller, Bishop Duke. Okay, we know Thomas. Who the fuck? That is somebody. Okay. Kurt is an experienced explorer, passionate about exploring the limits of humanity. He has sailed across the English Channel, flown over old-growth forests in a hot air balloon, and of course joined a life-or-death game as a master of survival. Maybe he has a good shot at winning. Okay, Kurt is an experienced explorer. We've just read that. Oh my god, can he find a way to emerge as the ultimate winner? Yo, is that his ultimate Danganronpa talent? Kurt Frank was born in Yorkshire, England, and he has been moving, or rather migrating with his parents since he was born. They moved from England to Italy, then to France, and then to England again, just like the migratory moving with the seasons. Young Kurt Frank was constantly weaving in and out of all kinds of adult travelers. Whenever he looked up, he could only see the tight jawline of his parents and their harried figures that never looked down. Oh, he felt so small and powerless and out of place. This early feeling of being ignored led Kurt Frank to develop a typical avoidant personality. He had trouble concentrating, did not want to go outside, and spent his days obsessing over ancient adventure novels such as Gulliver's Travels. I'm pretty sure that's probably based on something real, I don't know. He imagined he was a great adventurer and refused to accept the actual situation. Aw, but that sounds very sad. I wonder in what many ways he's gonna be fucking up his life. That's... like, the story starts out as a sob story right now, but I'm just wondering that, like, later down the line, we're gonna get to a point where we're gonna hear, like, oh, because Kurt never had affection from his parents, he decided to fucking slay them all. And so he decapitated his father and, you know, some weird shit like that. Oh my gosh. After entering the local university, Kurt often argued with others over his bushy mustache, and he soon became an outlier among the students. Kurt, who could not get approval from others, used the stimulation from horse racing to numb himself. Oh, but he lacked the vision and brains to invest, and soon lost all his living expenses, and even owed a loan shark. When the creditor came to the door, Kurt had to drop out of college. Ooh. After that, Kurt's parents sent him into the army, hoping to correct his behavior. Oh gosh. Kurt Frank boasted of his adventure experience in the army by relying on stories from the adventure novel. Oh, so he kind of just like lied about his experience and pretended that the novels he read were his experience. Okay. This gave him many audiences and praise. Kurt served in the army until he was 25, but in fact he didn't want to leave it as long as his health allowed him to. The ability to create a trance-like reality by simply opening his mouth was too good of a deal for him. After leaving the army, Kurt Frank lost focus. He began to think about putting his adventure into practice, but the cost of the adventure was too high for a veteran with high debts and lack of special skills. At this time, an invitation from the Oletis Manor arrived and gave him new hope. Whoa, wait! His story is not fucked up. That's crazy. Holy shit. Can we all agree that one of the most sane survivor in this whole game is Mind's Eye? Okay, that's a person that I'm gonna meet eventually. Official news? His body shrinks and travels freely. Oh, what the fuck? We read that. The adventurer Kurt is good at sailing and hot air balloon driving, and because he has been reading Gulliver's Travels, he'll bring this book with him almost every day when he goes out. So, Kurt imagines that he can shrink like the protagonist. Fly freely in the real world. Based on his background, Kurt's skill in this game is miniature world. Oh, he can trick himself instantly and hide in the haystack. Oh, that's actually so cool. So as not to let the butcher notice and discover, and easily complete a successful escape. That's actually really dope. Connecting character skills to their lore is awesome. Okay. Manor game. Oh god, here we go. This is where I'm interested. Kurt Frank was born into a family that traveled often, and in order to cope with his ever-changing surroundings, he turned to novels and stories. From those stories, he imagined he was a participant in the fictional adventures. His delusions only grew greater over time, and when his father forced him to go to college, he did not get along with any of his peers or teachers. Dude, this is such a real fucking experience for, like, all of us, right? with those memes being, like, I don't know, born to and, like, pictures of, like, being some kind of Giga Chad character in a game, or having a magical transformation, and then the other section being, like, forced to, and then just a bunch of office job bullshit. He's really, like, the embodiment of that meme, isn't he? Turning to gambling, he soon fell into debt and was kicked out of college. Disappointed in their son, his parents sent him to the army. He passed off the adventures from his novels as his own, impressing the other soldiers and further encouraging him in inserting himself in all the stories he had read. However, his stories and adventurers were revealed as lies, as he proved to be a coward on the battlefield, and then all soldiers who once admired him ignored him with disdain. Unable to handle the rejection, he completely immersed himself in his fantasies until he completely and utterly believed them. Upon his return from the military, he was admitted to the WSA! Oh, I haven't said that term in a while. As patient number 93. Ooh. During the asylum's reassessment, he was marked as sane and released, but Sister Lorraine believed that he currently does not possess violent tendencies and could possibly manipulate others into believing his delusions. Despite this, he was still let go from the asylum and released to the outside world. Damn! So he was way too immersed in his novels that he just became crazy. Now free, Kurt wanted to truly begin his adventure, but due to his debts and lack of funds, he was unable to travel. So when he received the invitation to Oletus Manor, he accepted the opportunity to obtain a fortune to fund his adventures. Okay, Kurt was the second participant to arrive at the manor. He tried to talk and made friends with everybody. On December 4th, Kurt walked down the stairs and met William Ellis, whatever. Kurt talked to him and asked why everyone was saying their rooms while they could talk to each other and tell stories. William then told Kurt that the manor had rules and they could not go outside due to the heavy snow. Kurt protested and said that they should be able to chat together. Kurt then told William to find Naib Subedar so they could meet together in the dining room before finding Murrow Morden. Kurt then went to room 102, which was Murrow's room, and saw that there was nobody there. Okay, so this is just like the events where, I guess they eventually discover Murrow being dead. Suddenly he heard a strange noise near him. He turned around and saw Bane Perez, who was observing him behind a tree. Is this? What the? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, he's Spanish! Oh! Okay. That's a hunter. On December 5th, Kurt entered room 102 and met Leroy. They had a short conversation with Kurt talking about Naib and William. At the end of the conversation, Kurt showed that he was glad to talk to Roy and said goodbye, as no one had actually listened to him for a long time, then walked away. On December 6th, Kurt greeted and said good morning to Roy and started a conversation with him. Kurt said that the twig he saw... Okay, so this is... Yeah, this is where they start talking about the twig and then start suspecting that something was happening to Muro. So, yeah, okay. He entered the porch of the manor to show Roy and Naib what he had found, not knowing that he interrupted the heated conversation between the two of them. Assumingly after, Kurt watched Roy inspecting the pantries in the entrance hall and found out one of them was locked. Instantly after Roy left... Where am I? Kurt lockpicked one of the pantries and found Muro's diary, which described Muro's first days in Group 9. Oh, along with him finding out that all Group 8 participants are dead and that the manor reused him. Oh, in the new experiment. Okay, damn, so he was talking about his, like, past game in the diary. When Kurt turned the next pages, they were empty. However, when he smelled something from the pages, he realized that the letters were hidden due to the apple juice. He then used the heat from the fire in the kitchen to read the hidden letters and found out that Muro had escaped. Oh, he means like from the past game, obviously, because he's fucking dead right now. Kurt entered the entrance hall and had a short conversation. He told him that Muro's boars were annoying, but never came out during the day. He then wished Roy good luck in investigating about Muro's disappearance. On his way to the garden for an appointment with Naib, Kurt encountered William. William told Kurt about a switch hidden in the frog statue, then led him to the place, believing that it had something to do with Muro's disappearance. While waiting for Naib, Kurt saw Wu Chang's umbrella. Oh! Wait, what the fuck is Wu Chang here? And bushes of belladonna plants. Suddenly after, Naib rushed to Kurt, telling him that William had been poisoned. Oh, okay, that's the poisoning incident. Then Kurt went into William's room. William thanked Kurt for saving his life while recovering on bed. Kurt wanted to tell William a story, but he refused as he said that he heavily suspected that Roy tried to poison him. With the evidence being the death of John Henry Anderson. Oh yeah, that was his mentor. William thought that Roy tried to kill him off because he witnessed how Roy caused the accident. When Kurt suggested telling that to Naib, William opposed the idea as he perceived that Naib and Roy called him a savage, and they were rarely apart from each other. Kurt then went out to observe Naib. When he entered the entrance hall, he saw Roy trying to hide the potion. Kurt then questioned Roy about him poisoning William, as well as the death of his former teacher. Okay, so he actually, like, confronted him about it. Roy quickly refused the relation of the two mentioned events. Shortly after, Kurt charged into Roy, trying to take the poison away from him, and then Naib quickly ran into and broke up the fight. Frustrated, Roy then called Kurt a lunatic. It's kind of funny that he calls Kurt a lunatic, while Kurt told Naib that Roy was the one who poisoned William. Naib then took Kurt to the greenhouse, followed by Kurt telling Naib about his upcoming novel, Lettuce Mountain Survival Challenge. Oh, okay. Which was about the thrilling adventures based on his experiences in the manor. Naib then silently murdered Kurt. Damn, as the story told in his newly written book could potentially compromise Naib's plan. Oh my god, Naib. You are something. You are something. Damn. So that's kind of funny, because, like, Kurt was just talking about his novel or whatever, and then Naib was like, nope, can't risk it. Get yeeted, bro. So, damn, is this Kurt? One arm reached out. Oh, no. This is supposed to be mercenary, according to the description. That's Kurt, for some reason. Okay. Okay, Kurt, you are a character. He's whatever. I think out of all the story I read so far, he's like the least interesting to me. He's just like he's kind of boring. Cheapest survivor? Oh my god. He's the cheapest survivor? No fucking wonder. He literally had, dare I say, the cheapest story too. The book he carries is Gulliver's Travels by Jonathan Smith. Okay, so it's real. Can be found during Emma's diary. He received a general model. Okay, whatever. Gotcha. Alright, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and save this link for myself. And you also. I gotta follow you for updates. But I think I'm gonna stop this stream for now. I know. It sucks. It sucks, doesn't it? Wait, let me read chat a little bit. Oh god. Twitch chat going wild. Swear to god, she probably has got some. Wait, what are we talking about? Gamekeeper is also the bane of my IDV existence. If you know, you know. I wish I knew, but I just don't know yet. You got a long ride to do. I'm gonna stop streaming right now, solely because I don't want to sleep too late for work. I still got some stuff to do so that I can get ready for work. Hoo boy. Yeah, 3 hours is kind of little. I kind of wished we could go further, but that is something that I'm gonna save for Friday. So again, work days typically are gonna have shorter streams, only because I gotta stop early and be a responsible adult. Otherwise, I'm not gonna function at work. So yeah, can't do that. But Friday nights typically are better for me, and obviously the weekend, that's where my longer streams happen. So I'm planning to continue doing this on Friday nights, where we're gonna have a much longer stream, and hopefully I can knock out a huge chunk of character stories at that time, and play a couple matches too, because I really want to do that. So yeah, I guess stick around for Friday. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Oh my god, I can't believe this community has been so freaking welcoming. It's really cute. It's really awesome. I have had nothing but good experiences from you guys when I started this game, and I honestly look forward to more, because I am genuinely intrigued and interested in Identity V's lore. I just want to learn more. I'm so freaking invested. I just want to learn more. Otherwise, I wouldn't be going out of my way to, like, read the freaking Wikipedia pages, like, out loud during a stream. But no, I am definitely invested. We're stuck already in a hell named IDV. Oh gosh. But yeah, the lore is awesome. I'm really enjoying it so far. I am. I could talk about it for a long time, but we can talk more about it on Friday. Get a good chunk of characters out of the way. But yeah, I guess stick around for Friday. Thank you guys really so much for joining in. I will see you on Friday, okay? Stream is probably gonna start a little bit earlier. It's not gonna start at 7. It's probably gonna start at like 6 or 6:30. It depends, but it's gonna be a much longer stream, so I look forward to being over there, okay? So I'll see you guys on Friday. Have a good day, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever your time zone's at right now. And thank you. I'll see you on Friday, okay?